Damn, I like that new intro. It's fire. I appreciate Aaron from Climb McDonald helping me out to get that put together. Welcome everybody once again with another episode with the Comic Menu with me, Fidel, Culinary Comics, as one of your co-hosts, and we have Caesar as the other co-host.
Hello, everybody. Here I am. Look at that. It's called Drink and Draw, and we're not even drawing, and Dale and I are we're drinking. Look at that.
Oh yeah, real quick. So let them know what you're drinking, and I'm gonna,
Oh yeah. So for you people wondering, I'm drinking some tequila reposado. It's called Chumaco, and it's distilled here in New Mexico. So L'chaim, cheers, salud, skol, all of it.
all of it. And I'm gonna be drinking Crown Royal apple with some strawberry lemonade because I'm gonna be sipping on this. I don't want to get too drunk, but there's some things I do. I forgot to tell Caesar. I haven't told him yet. Is that I did buy a mystery bag, right? Real quick, for $5. It has these little mini shots.
What?
I'm gonna put like a mystery word, and then somebody says the mystery word in the comment section. I'll take a shot.
So you don't know what's in it.
I don't know.
You know what's in it.
I don't know.
Oh,
what's in
you don't know what's in it. So it could be some shitty stuff.
Yeah, we'll find out, right? We'll find out. What's up, Nick? Thank you very much, and thank you very much for getting one of our artists on here. So, if you didn't know, Onwu and Ariel was supposed to be on tonight, and we're gonna have this charity event. It's going to Voices Against Cancer. We're gonna do the drawing today, talk, do the regular stuff, and then we'll just promote and auction it off and see how much we can get until Monday. The proceeds will go to them with JJ. And unfortunately, Ariel got hurt at Denver, so she couldn't make it today. But we got two artists on here. One you've seen here before. He's made some. What was it? That pizza. What did he make the last time? Amangu.
Gabagool.
Gabagool. There we go. He had some gabagool. And Kevin Gallo, and then we have one of the newer upcoming artists. He's had a couple of covers, and we'll introduce him. He'll be the last one because he's gonna need the biggest introduction of all of them. And then we have our alcoholic. She's still here. She came through. She didn't get hurt, and I don't know what she's doing. I can see her in the background over here. But without any further ado, let's bring her out here. Hey, An.
Hey. I got the wrong time, I thought it was going to be 2 hours later.
Wow.
Because it's only 3 p.m. over here.
We'll start boozing it up at 3 p.m. That's all.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? That's what it's
On your guys' side.
No, it's 8 o'clock our time.
Oh,
7 o'clock my time.
No,
I forgot the time difference.
Yeah, so no excuse on.
I brought.
What do you got? What do you got?
Let's see. What is it?
It's not a full bottle, but it's still a bottle.
Okay, Jack. And
then a fireball.
Straight? But what are you mixing it with?
Well, if I need to, I did bring a Pepsi just in case. I do have work tomorrow, so I'm not trying to get hammered.
Neither of us.
I did a hike over here. It's my favorite hike. It's Cocoa Head. It's 1,050 steps up like a pretty almost vertical climb up at the side of the mountain yesterday. So I'm not trying to get slammed. We're here for the cause of cancer, not to try and get cancer.
That's true.
Well, that you have made some valid points on that. Nick. She's in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
She's in Hawaii, yeah.
I am in Hawaii, on the island of Hawaii.
Now let's get some real other hairy guy that I know. Hey, what's up, Kevin?
I'm not that hairy anymore.
Yeah, I have to make anymore. In fact,
I like how he answers. That's his introduction.
The gabagoo.
Gabagoo.
Caesar, I got a nice little stogie. I know.
You got a stogie.
I got a stogie.
Hey, Kevin, go get my stogies.
Yeah,
that's good.
I had a macanudo yesterday for to celebrate America.
Hey, that's precious. Oh, look, Kevin's here already here.
All right, there's John.
Kevin's
right
gonna be one of the guys gonna be doing. he's gonna be doing the one chip challenge.
Oh, you know what, Joe? I didn't tell you, but John, I screenshot it. But John told me, he said, "quote I ain't afraid of no chip."
Oh,
Yeah, he did
Oh.
say that.
He did, and I screenshotted it, and I'm gonna fucking throw it back in his face when his colon falls out.
When is that? Because I want to make sure we're not doing a convention that
August
weekend.
30th. It's gonna be on Wednesday.
Okay. He should air it out in a couple days.
Oh
It's
well,
gonna be him, David Sanchez, and Anthony Apodaca.
Apodaca.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we added it at the. I brought it up to Anthony at the con, and he was like, "I'll do it." I said, "Okay."
Oh, you guys had a blast this year, huh? In Denver.
They
Well,
did.
They did.
That's
Yo,
good.
Caesar, because he doesn't drink. Well, anyway, so we know On's gonna be random, and Kevin's gonna be working on a piece with Nottingham. And then we got our last person. He's gonna introduce him the most because we haven't had him before on the show. So we want to make sure we do get a proper introduction.
Mhm.
And he's gonna take at least get 10 minutes. I'm hoping. If it takes any less than 2 or 3 minutes, we're gonna kick him off the show. And he can hear me. So you ready, David? Give me a thumbs up. There we go.
All right,
If David's ready, I'm gonna go give you the
Hey,
spotlight real
everybody.
quick.
there it is.
What's going on?
So introduce yourself, David.
Everybody gets to see this face.
It's temporary.
Yeah, give us the skinny. What's going on? What do you do, and all that good stuff.
All right. So I'm actually sketching a Ninja Turtle right now. So one of my favorites. So I'm kind of doing that right now. So I've been kind of doing my own comic books in the last 3 years, almost 3 years now. It's dark horror, so it's basically all zombie related. So kind of going a self-publishing route. So I'm like not really working for a company, so to speak. Kind of doing my own thing right now. So going with the stride. So, but things have been going along pretty good and making a lot of sales here and there. Been attending Comic Cons since last year, so I did about 4 or 5 events last year,
All right.
and I just did a couple this year. So trying to keep up with that, get myself some more exposure, get myself out there. So, and it's working out pretty good so far. So just kind of taking it slow but steady. So if anybody's interested, I got some books here if you guys want to take a look.
Show
Oh, yeah,
off real quick.
post the link.
You got a page, don't you, David? Like your own, like where you can see everything for you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
right now, the best place to go check me out is at David Gerard Creations. So I have my Facebook page. Well, it's a group. So anybody who goes and follows me, you'll get to see all my content from my comic books. So basically, like if I just show off some like little teasers from like this new upcoming book, you'll see like whatever I'm working on. So like I don't post too much just because I don't want to give it away, but if there's like a nice little piece I finished, or like I just advertised my cover for book 5 that I'm doing right now. I'm about a third into it now, so, and just so everybody knows, they're done in black and white. So the only thing I color is the covers.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some colors in the book. It's just, well, because it's like, there's blood here and there. I just pretty much like put some like red splashes here and there. So it's tastefully done, but I mean, it's just more or less to cut down the work for me, just because I'm doing this by myself. So I figured the black and white route is kind of nice because it's kind of bringing back the old roots from like the 80s, back when like all the comic books were done in black and white. So I feel like it's like like people are reminiscing, their childhood when they read these books. So it's like, oh wow, this is cool, It brings them back. It has that like vintage quality to it. So I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about that too. So just because everything's so digital nowadays. So, but yeah, so everybody seems to be getting into my story, and it's kind of like anti-hero type thing. So this guy just kind of coming out of nowhere, just slashing zombies and just going crazy, and there's like on top of that, kind of throwing in some monsters here and there. So kind of makes the story a little bit more fun. So, but so I got 4 books completely done. I'm currently working on my 5th issue. So overall, I'm thinking about a 10-part series for like, well, 10 books in this series. That's my goal. So it'll be a couple years before I get there, but as far as it's coming along pretty good so far. So I'm pretty happy.
So
he has that exclusive.
real quick
Yeah,
before I bring out the
so-
exclusive. Hold on.
You guys have seen that, right?
Yes, we've seen it. I've seen it.
Cool.
So, just to let you know, On has working on something. Kevin has his own book. So, if you have any questions, ask these guys. They know what's up.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're good.
Amen.
They're good resources. You know, Kevin has that tough stuff.
Nice.
On has everything.
I was
man.
like, how is he gonna
More
sell
the
this?
merrier.
But yeah, for those that may that sound the name David Gerard sounds familiar, is because he made an exclusive cover for the comic book page. That's the page on Facebook. I'm pretty sure everybody who's on here for the most part are already members on that, but if not, go check out the page. He did a Ed Kills the Dead.
That's right.
Very cool, man. And he did different. I think he did a green cover, and I think he did maybe a green cover. David, am I wrong on that?
So there's
What's
the
up,
red
bro?
one.
Oh, there you go, right there. What's up, Will?
I still got lots of copies here.
There you go. Pretty cool.
Kind of hard
yeah,
to
yeah.
get it without the light in it there, but
There you go. That's good.
oh yeah, it's kind of cool. Even the back has like a little splash of blood, just for consistency, you know. For anybody who hasn't bought my first book, it's like it kind of throws you into the main event, so it basically like jumps into the main part of the story to kind of get you into it, get you excited about what the story's about. And then book 2 up until book 4, they're like a 30-page issue, so like it really delves into the story and like it really unfolds, and you get to see all the fun stuff that happens. So it really explores the story more into like the other books. So like the first one's more like a little bit of a teaser. You kind of jump in there, you're like, oh wow, something cool just happened, and then you're excited to see what happens in the next book. So it's kind of gets people in there, right?
Yeah.
But that's kind of like how I got started.
So, with people already jumping in real quick, today is our charity event, our drink and draw. We have 2 sub-ins, Kevin and David. David's doing a turtle cover, and Kevin's working on Nottingham. And then we have to, I guess we haven't had On yet. Well, she doesn't know. We have 3 books. We have Gunslinger, Cowboy Bebop, and the other one is POC.
No, it's Paul Dameron.
Paul Dameron.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So throw out some ideas real quick, guys, in the comment section of what she needs to drop, because I know
Yeah,
she's doing it real.
I personally have one on. I don't think I've ever seen you draw Spawn.
You've never seen me draw Spawn.
What?
No, I don't think I've seen your Spawn.
Bro, she's
Oh,
Really? I don't
see
I've
remember.
that.
seen my Spawn.
Oh,
what's up, Clifford? I think
put it
you're
up
right.
so I can say, oh
I'm
yeah, I
friend.
saw that.
No, she's bringing it. So
I'm
real quick, guys.
friend.
Hey, Billy. Hey,
I'm
Will.
friend.
Hey, Clifford. Hey, Tyler.
Thanks for
Billy,
joining.
I can smack.
You know what? I don't think I ever seen that. I gotta be honest with you, on.
Ooh, cool.
So
Are you not- Are we not friends on Facebook?
You know what? On, you're drunk.
What's sick?
I haven't started. I haven't drank my shot.
I mean,
But
No, it's
come
just,
at me, bro.
like,
Hey,
listen,
Will.
we all know that Russell says Batman Who Laughs. Nick says Gunslinger for sure.
What's up, Brian? What's up, Brian?
Okay.
Brian.
Real quick, Billy, it's gonna be Voices for Cancer. It's gonna be event on July 17th. So we're gonna try to get this done today. They'll do some touch-ups by the end of the show, whatever they need to do. We'll post it tomorrow, and we'll do the auction all the way to Monday. If it's $20, $40, $50, doesn't matter, as long as this money goes to charity. We're gonna try to do this at least once a month. We're gonna get at least 2 artists on here for a drink and draw. We're gonna look at that, sure.
Well, that's good stuff
Next
there.
month we're gonna
Jesus,
have a 1-chip challenge and draw.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun. And then we're gonna do drink and draw with Sean Forney and Josh Lyman. Well, if you want to jump on one of these times, just let me know. We can probably book you October. So we don't want to overdo it with the charity like every week. So maybe once
A month.
a month we'll do the charity, so we can make sure we do provide back to the community, as well as provide you some great artists, some great people at comic book shops, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So today it is comic book. Voices Against Cancer. We already have 2 artists jumping on it. We had one Gunslinger. We had one. What was it? Batman Who Laughs, $100 for shop for whatever. Perfect. Oh,
Wow, look at Billy's already throwing down the cash there.
there we
All right.
go. That's
So
awesome.
I'm also putting this up for charity as well. I'm donating this.
Wow.
So
Did you see
there
that,
you go.
guys?
At market at 40, so you can start it at 40 for this box.
Ooh. There we
Yeah,
go.
sorry.
Now, if you guys don't know, On is
well.
starting to venture into remarking these Funko Pops, and
Just
as you
for
can,
fun.
just for
Not
fun. But I
whatever.
gotta tell you, man, that's some good
Well, of
stuff.
course, we're doing the.
Sorry.
Well, you never respond
Sorry.
to any of my posts. This guy. We
Sorry, I
decided that.
live by the military Air Force base. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. So, I guess a majority we got Gunslinger, and are we gonna do the Spawn or we gonna do the Clown? I would say she should do the Clown. What did everybody say in the comment section?
Yeah, I mean, since you already done Spawn, you can do. I fucking forgot his name. Okay, help me out, people. What's
John Leguizamo or what? Or the
yeah, exactly. No, John Leguizamo. Help me out. What's that character's name in Spawn? And I just fucking put his book away. Not Violator. Not Violator. Violator's that thing.
Yeah. When the
Malbosia?
clown morphs into the
I
creature.
won't win either. Well, we won't.
Malbosia. I thought Malbosia is the real big thing, right? So maybe
Yeah, he's
it is
the devil.
Violator. Maybe it's a Violator.
Violator is the Clown.
No, Violator is different.
Violator and
Yeah.
Clown are the same guy.
Clown morphs into the Violator.
Are they
and
both
then
the same? Wow, I'm fucking losing it.
Malbosia is the
Gunslinger
devil.
Angela. She has a cool Angela I've seen already.
Okay, and
can't wait
this
for
is
the
Violator.
sketch from Onlay. That's gonna be awesome.
All right, it's Violator.
Violators?
Do you know-
Violators.
Do you know what he looks like? You do. Right?
Hey, Google.
Okay, Google. He looks like me.
Okay, I got him. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I know him. I don't know why I had to look him up. Okay, I'll do that.
So
And
the,
then-
Damn.
And just a heads up, she's drinking of all the three because we got them late.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't
She's drinking Jack. Oh,
Jack and Fireball. Remember that.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
So
Cheerios.
Cheerios. So yeah, we so if you guys don't know and you're like, wait a minute, these guys don't look like Ariel Diaz. She got hurt in Denver on Sunday. From what she says. Yeah, she fell down some stairs. She's probably on some medication. She's all this stuff, so she had to drop out. So we picked up these two guys. We got Kevin Delgado. We got David Gerard filling in. One's training. One's drying out from Canada Day. The other one's training to be the next Apollo Weed.
he was supposed to be Creed 4. That's what I heard.
Yeah, is that what it is? Is that who he's gonna?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see about that. How much weight have you lost there, Kevin? You said you've been dropping some pounds.
Like 15 pounds in the last week.
Wow.
Week and a half.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Are
good.
you gonna weigh in?
She's
Like,
got the Jack.
are they gonna have that towel wrapped around your waist when you weigh in? Is that what is going on?
I don't know, man,
I
but
doubt it.
I feel like intense, like as ever. Like I feel
Wow.
like
You feel good.
something's going on.
All right.
They're chasing him already. So real quick, we're gonna take a glimpse of what he's doing, Kevin, because he started first, and then we're gonna go with David in about 5 minutes. So tell the people what you're doing, Kevin. What?
I'm doing Hood from Nottingham. I did a couple variant covers, and I got gifted by Mad Cave a stack of these sketch blanks for issue 6, which was the first issue I did.
What's up, Steve?
So yeah, I figured I'd do that. So Robin Hood is basically like their version of Robin Hood. There's a group of merry men. They all wear these masks. They're kind of like medieval terrorists, if you will.
On the bad.
What am I doing on the bed?
No. They're medieval terrorists, but against the evil, or they're just in general.
Cheers.
It's the spin is like, what if the sheriff of Nottingham was like almost like a good guy? You know what I mean? Like they just take the Robin Hood idea and kind of flip it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they're more like he views them as terrorists more than anything.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Kevin's cover he did for Nottingham, you even did a foil, right, Kevin?
I did 2 foils.
It's a pretty badass cover. 2, it looks like you have a lot of fun drawing him because it's kind of a cool character to draw.
That that Neil Adams homage that took forever.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that and all that. Like the detail on it was
Mhm.
insane. I even put like a dime next to Marion's face just to show like the level of detail that I had on there because it was so like crazy.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, Kevin did a Batman 227 homage,
Dude, I
which
have
is
it
an
somewhere.
homage to Batman. Help me out, guys. The Batman 227 is an homage from Detective Comics.
Oh,
Help,
jeez.
help me out. I know that we got
I
some
don't know the
nerds.
number
Detective
offhand.
31. There you go.
Yeah,
I knew Ed Plums
I
would
was
know
gonna
that.
say 41.
31. Yeah, very cool, man.
But
Oh,
yeah,
look at
I've
that.
just I just put out the new Tough Stuff like a couple weeks ago, so I've been, hustling that as much as possible.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. Let's see, where is my banner? I wanted to write it down. I forgot to write that down. Voices
Yeah, Voices of Cancer.
against cancer.
Is it against cancer?
Yes, why
Did I
voices
say
of
Voices
cancer?
for Cancer? Yeah.
You said voices of cancer.
I probably did a voice. Either way, it's a good charity. It's a good cause. There's going to be quite a few people that we know that are friends of the show that are going to be there supporting the charity. I was lucky enough to find. So in case you guys were wondering, actually on Saturday, I flew out to Denver. Got there, got my hotel, walked to the event, and I specifically only went for one day to meet the artists that we have had on this podcast or in the past podcast, just to actually meet them in person because they were in Colorado. I'm in New Mexico. There's only a 51-minute flight, and it was a good time. And I did a turn and burn, and I flew out 6:30 the next morning. And I got to meet. I got selfies for these, but I got to meet Garrett Gunn, who's going to be at the Voices. John Boy Meyer, Ariel Diaz, John Jang, our friend William Russell, who he actually sold a few books there. Listen, these guys are phenomenal. It's funny how humble these guys are, and of course Martin and Anthony Avocado and Mog. I mean, everyone's all. It was such a good time, but I got to tell you, man, Denver was packed. It was.
It's on. It's gonna happen.
Oh no! I mean, from what they were telling me, this is more than last year, because now that COVID's kind of basically like whatever. I mean, everyone and their grandmother went, and it's like wall to wall, skinny, going through the aisles. It was hot. If you see, if I post my selfies ever, I don't know, because my hair was getting sweatier and sweatier, so it looked like I was getting balder by the selfie shot. It was nasty. At first, Ariel Diaz, it was all nice, and by the time it got to Martin, my hair was looked like I lost all my hair. But it's packed. It's a lot of fucking nerds. It's a lot of nerds at that place. Jesus, but the cosplay were crazy. People are spending money, and it's just what recession? People are dropping down. What's that, David?
So that's the way it should be.
That's the way it should be. I mean, a lot of you artists made some good money that weekend, man. And then I I got the confirmation next year, Denver Fan Expo, 4 days.
What? Thursday,
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're adding another day.
I know Will said he did good on the con, and he's saying Phoenix was a solid con. That was my first con. I went there last year. It was fun. I met Billy there.
I mean, I happened to. I caught Will at a good time. He's like, Caesar, can you watch my booth? I got to go to the restroom. So I was like, sure, I'll sit down because I got to sit down. I'm tired and I'm sweating. And
did you sell anything while you were waiting?
I believe it or not, I told him your good luck charm because when I was there, he made a good one guy. He bought a lot of shit. He bought a lot of stuff and a commission.
Well,
so it was.
You gotta be there again.
It was good, but I got to tell you, people are looking at me like, "Wow, you draw all that?" Because William has that big banner with all.
Yeah, behind him. Yeah.
And I was ignoring him, like I wasn't listening to him because I'm too good. And then here comes Will, and I was like, that's the real artist. I'm just here watching.
So what do you think? I don't want to ask. I mean, I would ask him, but you, Caesar, while you were there, which one of his covers sold the most?
You know what? When I was at that particular moment, I think he sold 3, Do You Poos?
Mm.
Um,
Those sell regardless, bro. Those are like a lot. Like people love to.
Will, I don't know if you remember, but he did sell some poos. Um, he 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 was just selling it, and then the thing is, he did a remark. A guy came in and he bought a Wolverine uh, Funko Pop, but the big one because it has the magazine inside, the comic book,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it's signed by Jim Lee,
Oh
right?
snaps!
So he's like telling Will, "Hey, can you do a remark of Wolverine?" And Will's like, "Shit, I now I can't f this up." And it's funny the process of seeing these artists. And I got to give it to you guys because you guys are people pleasers. Because Will was like, "How do you want it? Where do you want it? I don't want to hide. I don't want to hide the signature. Do you want the old school Wolverine outfit? Do you want the
Oh
new
shit!
one? Do you want a profile? Do you want the and he, if you look on his page, he knocked it out of the park. He did a profile with a cigarette and all that stuff. And but it's a lot of David Sanchez. Oh, I met David. He's a beast. That guy. He's like 8'10".
I saw the picture.
Big
He put
titties.
You know what though? This is funny. I was hiding my face because he was talking and doing stuff, and I didn't want him to see me. And then all of a sudden, he like, shirt, he like tilts his head at me. He's like, "What's up?" You know how he talks. He's very calm. I
yeah,
saw you standing there.
yeah.
So it was very cool. And listen, Ryan Kincaid, I finally met Ryan, and he's like, "You don't have to buy anything, buddy." Because I was like, "I feel like I gotta buy something." He's like, "You're not a modern guy. It's fine. You're not gonna hurt my feelings." Clayton Crane was there. I was surprised that Clayton Crane's line was not as big as I thought it would be. I just thought that he would have like a lot of buzz, but not so much.
that whatever with what happened last year, I don't think it's gonna be as big as it used to be. But
Yeah.
you know,
He's still a
it's
badass artist. We know that.
I think it has to do with his prices.
Oh,
You guys think that?
he's a little pricey.
That could be.
I've heard he's very pricey.
Oh, that's yeah, my lines were bigger than his. Well, it's funny because when I was talking to Will and the guy was we asked that guy how much is Jim Lee's charging for a signature, and I think he said $60 for a signature and 400, I think Will he said for a commission for a sketch for a remark.
Holy shit.
Right, Will. Exactly, Will. That's what I've heard.
I mean, it kind of burns. Nah, bro.
That's
Like,
wild.
and the thing is, yeah, he's a good artist, but there's a lot of great artists. Like, I know for a fact these three that we have on here won't charge that much
No,
and just as good as him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Will over here also like he's not expensive.
No.
He and now he has afterpay. This motherfucker got afterpay now. Now if you can't afford $100, you can make it in 4 payments. There you go.
But can you imagine? But I get it. It's Jim Lee. He's Jim Lee is a legend. He's still a legend. He had at first I was like, why doesn't Jim Lee have a line? It's funny when there's people waiting in line. There's a event staff
Yeah.
standing right in front of him, so no one could just walk up to him and say, "Hey, Jim, how you doing? Nice to meet you." They have a guy standing and blocking anyone to reach up to him. So I was like, so I get it, but $500 for remark, people. So if you're gonna ever go see Jim Lee anywhere, bring your credit card, bring your cash, because that's the other thing. Apparently, the ATM machines at Denver Con went bad, so people had to
Oh.
leave. They had to leave
Ha-
the convention and go somewhere else, get cash, because the Wi-Fi there also sucked.
Yeah, I
heard-
was gonna ask.
Yeah.
So before we go, there's a good question because
That's
it's a
no
good
good.
topic, right? Billy had asked if you have any Iron Man or Thanos pops remarked on.
Iron Man or Thanos? No, I do not. I have not gotten a lot of like Marvel's one. I do have a Batman Punch line. I have a Joker I already did. I recently got a Swamp Thing. I have a lot that I haven't done actually because I just haven't got time. I'm supposed to prep for a con over here. But like if you have any specific you should what you gotta let me know because either I have to go look for them, or you can send them to me, and then I just charge the art. So that's what I do. So like, this I have it at 40, because I found this pop for cheap, so I just charged the art. But there's some pops I got. It's like $25, and yeah, to buy it because like it's hard to find them. And then what you call it? Then I just put on the art pricing too, so you're paying a bit more if you have your own pops. So there's this guy I can show you. I think you will find. Yeah, he's cool. But he literally sent this one to me. This one is of a Demon Slayer because after he saw I did a Demon Slayer one, he bought this one. It's made out of metal. It's not your usual
Yeah. It's like a
plastic
die
one.
cast.
Yeah, and then he just sent it to me, and then I just do the art, and I charge him for the art.
Cool.
But yeah, so something like that.
I'll do 40, and there we go. Billy got the shirt already. So there goes $40 that goes to
Oh,
charity
thank
already.
you.
$40 goes to charity.
There
Unless
you go.
do I hear 45? Do I hear 45 for that Suri?
Sure.
It's called an auction. Do
So
I hear 45?
I know Will sent me something, but before we go to Will's thing real quick, let's see what Dave is doing because Nick did say, don't you do wood burning stuff too? And if you can show off so far what you have.
So I'm just working on a Raphael right now.
A little closer
Kind of
there.
hard to see. It's
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's pretty clean. How long did it
trying
take
to
you to
work
do
on the
that real
anatomy
quick?
right now.
How long did it take you to just do that real fast?
Where did it
I've been at it for half an hour so far.
Okay.
Almost got a full body. Just finishing the legs and one of the hands.
Let me show this real quick.
Once I get to inking, I find it goes quick because it just going over my lines. It goes pretty quick.
Hey Will, the only artist that's drinking is on. David is
Oh, shit.
David is he's, as I like to say, he's drying out. He had a long, and then the other guy is training. He wants to get some pounds down because.
So this is Will's cover.
Oh, there you go. There it is. So
Cool.
that's the pop, the Funko that a guy
Oh,
commissioned. And if you look
I
on the
like
very
it.
top, that's Jim Lee's signature in the very top there.
I've always wondered how people ever remark those. Huh.
And
That is
I think Will went back. He went home, worked on it, and he brought it back the next day. And from what he says, the guy was very happy, and that's all that matters.
Looks good.
Yeah, right. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm impressed. So we were talking about, and I have a question. This brings up a question to actually the three of you guys. I'm pretty sure when you guys go to cons and you have your booth, do you prefer the cash over credit?
Absolutely.
Cash
Cash is the best.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
$50.
My last show, everybody paid in cash. I was surprised.
You know, because like I said, the ATMs went bad, and when I was with Sanchez, he was doing the square whatever, and it just was not. It was rotating and rotating and rotating.
So I was wondering about that because I was there last year and it was horrible. So there's some stuff I heard about that con. So all I remember was that I had to jump up and down on the chair to try and like see if I can reach higher because I'm short.
Yeah.
But then
it is.
someone told me that like some kind of service provider bought out the con or something and had like these white boxes that if you look up in the ceiling you see the white boxes. Those are signal jammers. So they jam out your signals, and then unless you buy into some kind of service, you get pretty weak ass signals.
That's what I was hearing too, and I was like, "That's crazy." Real quick, shout out to A2Z Liquors. They're the ones that I got this liquor from, and I got this mystery bag. Since they're here, I'm gonna put my hand in here. There's little shots, and I'm gonna take a shot. Because yes, I know. Well, nobody, only On is drinking. So
Yeah, I'll take a shot with you.
We don't want her to be the only one drinking.
Oh, I'm fine.
So there's like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots in here. So I'm gonna put my hand and see what else.
Mystery bag.
Mystery bag, and it's Parrot Bay coconut. I hate coconut rum. Anyway.
Well, good. Oh shit. Well, there you go.
You know what? If you get moonshine, coconut moonshine is actually pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
I trust me.
My
You
mom.
know, if you
Hi,
you
Mom.
want to complain about like hard liquor.
So you got it? Okay, you're with me? Ready?
Yeah,
One,
I'm with you.
2, 3, go.
Salute. With
Salud.
my skull
Yo.
glass.
I hate this. Oh,
I would say he's gonna put a hair on his chest, but he doesn't need him. He doesn't need it anymore. You know what the thing is that I get it, and it does suck. So if you're ever gonna go to the big cons, just take some cash. I mean, it is what it is.
my
But,
my square must be karma thing.
you know, people were leaving the con and then
Hey,
having
Jim.
to come back. You know, hey Jim.
And
And
also the thing is, if you do cash, at times it helps with like having the taxes, right? Because that's something that some of us artists have to account for, the taxes we gotta add on top.
that's right, because it's what 2%. If you squares, what 2% or something like that.
Hi,
That's
Mom.
service fee.
Yeah.
That's
Mom.
service fee.
Come get a shot, Mom. If you want one, come bring a shot. You know, you talking all this smack.
Mama Guzman's on the show.
Yeah, just come by and get a shot.
So Austin says, cons sell Wi-Fi and power separate to the table fees for artists and vendors.
that,
It's
bro.
crazy.
There you go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you gotta understand too that there's like people that do like 3D printing and stuff like that. They gotta
Really calm
gotta
down.
charge them.
Oh
something.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, my mom's here. Hold on, guys. Mom, put your thing down real silent. You gotta pull out a shot from in here. So my mom's here, guys. First time on the show. She's gonna take a shot. Hold
This
on.
is the
Hey, Mom.
Mama Guzman.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a shot with her too.
She's gonna take a
Hola,
shot.
Mama.
Hold on, the one right there.
What is this, apple? Okay.
No, you got to drink it.
You
That's
got an
it.
apple. Now you gotta drink it.
All of it?
Yeah, all of it. What do you think? You're not gonna sip it. It's a shot, Mom. Oh, dang.
Oh,
You
great.
guys okay?
Now you have the teeth marks.
Dude, this is okay. We have to get another one. This one dropped off.
Oh, come on.
I'll get a ply. Right now. I'll get some pliers.
Pliers.
To open it, it broke. It broke like really bad.
Oh no.
Okay, now they're all gonna break.
No, I got this one.
What a coincidence.
Shut your mouth, Susan. Dude, this thing doesn't
Oh my god.
come off.
This yeah, okay.
This never happens, guys.
Well, while we
Oh.
wait, while Dale opens
Yes.
up a little tiny
Yeah,
bottle.
I know.
Right? I'm like,
It's
so
like-
much. Okay.
In Hawaii, I know we have like the hang loose, but this is
Oh, there we
like
go.
he's really leaving me.
There we
hanging
go.
right
There's,
Yeah, he's
there's
really
one
leaving
that.
you hanging loose.
Oh my God.
What kind is it? What is he drinking?
With who?
It is gold, 99% proof or whatever the heck that is.
Is it the yellow bananas? Is it 99 bananas? No.
All of it?
All of it.
No, can't all of it.
Oh,
Wait, well, then you said you wanted to do it. You need to do it now for the show. Don't make me bad.
salute.
Salud.
Oh, no. Finish it.
Can we breathe?
I can't breathe. That's funny.
I was going to say, come on.
Oh.
Thank you, Mom. Appreciate it for charity.
Really?
Yes. Everything
Okay,
come
go
on,
night-night
Ricky.
now.
Good night, Mom. You work tomorrow, anyways. Constant Wi-Fi.
We gotta
Catch up
remember
with this.
that.
So speaking of cons, I know Kevin, you're coming up right on the con.
This guy.
I'm at a con every week, man.
Oh yeah, what do you got going on this weekend?
It's called Empire Comic Fest. It's in Rochester. It's a 2-day event. Ken Wheaton kind of puts it together. He's done work for like The Simpsons, Archie, stuff like that.
$280 for 2 days. That's how much Wi-Fi was at DenverCon.
And
That
then,
is-
yeah.
No way.
What about what do you got going on? What's your next con?
I'm staying here in Hawaii, but my next one is in August 4th through 6th. I just got approved, so I'm gonna go to Honolulu Comic Con. It's coming back.
Is that a big
Ever
one?
since yeah, it is. So on the island there's 3 big ones. If you're aiming for like more like anime,
Mhm.
they're mixing it up a little bit more, but it's still predominantly anime from what I can see. But that's Kawaii Con. That's like kawaii, kind of like a cutesy thing. And then Honolulu Comic Con, and then Amazing Honolulu as well used to be here, so I don't know when that one is coming back. But we do have Honolulu Comic Con now.
And
But
David,
yeah,
how about you?
So I have a con coming up in August as well. It's called Fanaticon. So it's big on comic books and anything comic book really. There's probably going to be some like pop figures and stuff, but I'm really excited for that one because that's a pretty big event here in Ottawa.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
it's a recurring. It's been going on for years, so I'm excited for this. It's going to be my first time attending this show. So, and I
That's
just
great.
did one just outside of town. I do a lot of the small cons just because they're cheap to get in and they're actually really fun. And you meet all kinds of people that are really exciting. I met voice actors, like all kinds of interesting people. So
Oh,
it's
those
kind
are
of
always
fun.
fun to talk to. Voice actors are always cool to talk to because they change their voice. I'm like, oh, that's the voice.
Yeah, it is funny hearing a voice actor use a voice, but it's not that character, right? It's just coming out of a regular person.
Yeah, you
It's kinda
do.
wild.
Gotta get up to Canada.
So Austin, in case you're wondering,
Hold on, before we go to we were all rotating, so we got Kevin, we did David. We're gonna go back to on to get official.
yeah, she's doing Violator. That's it.
that's
To
it.
this.
Okay, got
I
this
see.
right,
I seen
guys.
it. I see an empty shot glass there. On. Come on.
I drank 3, right? 3 or 4
That
by
was
now
I,
already.
I don't know.
No,
You
no, no,
tell
no.
me.
I started one at the beginning. I drank one with you, Dale, and then one oh no, with both of you, and then one with the mama. I'm pretty sure there was a 4th somewhere.
See, she's making. She's
I
already
love it.
making
I
up
love it.
numbers.
I know she's making up numbers.
I'm finally able to open the top for this Apple one.
Is that
Yeah,
another shot?
the Crown Apple's all right.
You know, I'll do it with you. You know what I mean?
All right. See, so 4 or 5 this one is.
That was number 4. You just making up numbers already, hon.
All right, but still.
Hey,
I'm
I don't
drinking.
drink as
Cool.
much. I don't drink much. If you drink me under, it happens. Hey, you too,
Salud.
Caesar. Salud.
Salud.
All
Salud.
right, bye. Yo.
Yeah, I like sipping my tequilas. I don't do shots. So Austin, we're doing these after these guys are done doing this, and then they'll touch it up and make it nice and pretty. We're going to auction off these 3 books. Dell will probably do it on his site or on his page or that one of the pages, and then it's going to be open till what we thinking Monday, Dell, right? Till a certain time Monday. And then all the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds will be going to Voices against
Yeah, we go.
cancer. Voices
Yeah,
against
oh.
cancer. So if
this is
you're
also-
interested on Kevin's little and also the Funko.
That's already at $50 on.
It's at
Oh,
50
really?
already. Oh, nice.
Who put
Wowza.
the other 10 on there?
Billy is on there on 10.
Oh, and then that's it. Yeah, so the proceeds will be going to that.
Just dumping the
and,
shots off
that's
camera.
Oh no!
See,
You
see?
do not do that to me. No, 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 no. We're shooting the camera
he
back on
just,
me.
wait for another shot. You can't do a shot by yourself. Hold on.
Then you guys gotta drink with me.
Oh wait! Oh, you're
Hold
gonna
on.
want proof? You're gonna show Billy proof?
Hold on. Oh look, I got
Oh,
Kiki
yeah, I
Green.
gotta.
Shout out once again to Aces Liquor Place.
Yeah, Voices Against Cancer. I fucked that up.
Voices against cancer, but
That's almost.
shots with us. 1, 2, 3, go.
Salud,
Yo.
salud, kampai.
That was horrible.
Straight.
$1
Look at
shots are
look at
horrible.
Anzal Gangster. She's like, it's straight.
Oh, yeah, you guys can go back to the
But I this was Denver was my biggest one I've been to, and I didn't realize that the comic section at Denver Con is so small. Like they have the like where the booths, Red Hood Comics was there. Of course, he's always there all the cons selling all the big stuff, and they have all the other booths, and that's it. It was a very small comic selling area. The rest was, you name it. Right, jackets, leather jackets. I didn't the apparel, the Stormtrooper leather jackets, the Darth Vader leather jackets, the turtle jackets, and all that stuff. It's a big cash cow, man. I mean, 3 days now. Next year, 4 days.
So real quick, Austin said, Kevin, you need a
You need
cigar.
a cigar. He has one.
And Billy said it's $60 right now for the pop. He had $10 because of that on. There we
All
go.
right.
Hey,
I had a cigar yesterday for America's birthday.
It's America's birthday. $50 that on drinks everyone under the table.
oh, hey, the only person really drinking with her, like shot for shot, it would be me.
It would be
guy
you,
right,
yeah.
Yeah, that guy right here next to me. Oh wait, that way.
The other way.
That way. He's just
Yeah, because
sitting
I'm responsible.
bro. Just because I'm in control of this thing. I don't know what I'm doing right now. And I don't drink that much, and I can feel. I'm talking a lot right now. I'm feeling buzzed.
Yeah, I'm
Damn.
like, wait,
I
you
get-
say
okay,
you're in
if-
control of this thing.
It's, now we all have to be in unison, and remember this too, Kevin and David. As a matter of fact, David, I'm going to give you about 30 minutes, and I want you to ask Dell what the name of that new Star Wars show is coming on Disney Plus.
No,
Do
You're
you know what?
asking me?
No, do you watch the Star Wars shows?
I'm sweating.
I don't really watch them that much.
Thank
Okay, well
goodness,
then I
thank
won't
you.
ask you, David. You just ruined that joke. Thanks, pal.
I'm
Just
sorry,
because
buddy.
I can't say the name of the person, that's the reason they're.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Kevin, we're gonna ask you to ask Dale in about 20 minutes.
You got it.
All right.
The acolytes. He can't say he's sober.
So
What's up,
let's-
James?
What's up, James? So let's talk about this. It seems like the TV shows lately. Okay, I still haven't seen Flash, right? And I was all up to go watch it. I was all gearing up, and I don't usually let people sway me from not watching something because it sucks. I like to form my own opinion. That's what I stand on. But what I will do is maybe I won't drop all that money to go to the theaters. Maybe I'll just wait for it to come on stream. Then I started hearing about Flash, and I said, maybe I'll wait till it comes out on Max, right? Because I heard people going, hey, it's not that bad a movie. It's pretty cool. I like it. And then you hear people going, that CGI is the worst shit I've ever seen. So, Dale, you saw in the theater. I saw you go to the drive-in. What'd you think?
I liked it. I saw it for what it was because I already knew it was gonna be up. The CGI kind of sucked. It was whatever. But for entertainment value, look, this is what I'm gonna tell you. I'm a comic person. I came in with it with neutral. Try to do as much neutral. The reason I say it's a good movie because the people to the right of me, the people to the left of me, everybody fucking enjoyed it, and they were just randoms. They weren't comic nerds. They weren't comic people. They enjoyed the movie for what it was because the kids were like, "Oh, Dad, it's Flash. Oh, Dad, it's Batman." They weren't older people complaining and bitching about, "No, it's not correct. It's not Flashpoint. This is different. This is that." You know what I mean? So, 100%, it was not. But it's not up to comic standard. Obviously, it's different. It's
but it's worth the stream. It's worth the stream at home, right? Just like throw it on.
Yes, for worth the home to watch something. Yes, the Flash character itself was kind of annoying, but Batman obviously was awesome. The cameos were awesome. Supergirl was a good artist. I mean, a good actress. A good. Hey, you need to calm down. Y'all need to give me some space. But she was a good actress overall. The movie, I give it a solid 7 to 6, right? But just for entertainment value, 9.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I only spent $5 to watch it at drive-in. I watched that one and then Transformers. It was a great fucking night for $5. My kids.
Now I've heard Actually, I really haven't heard that much about Transformers at all. To be honest with you, did you like it?
I liked it. I really did.
I'm assuming it was entertaining.
Yeah, Dale's drunk. Yes, honestly, I feel kind of like.
Wow, this is great. All right, so go ahead, Kevin. Go ahead and ask
What country did you watch it in?
here. What new Disney? Go ahead. Ask him.
Del, what's that new show with Rosario Dawson? It's gonna be on Disney.
AHSOKA, is that one?
I can't spell. I'm not good at spelling. Can you say it out for me?
Ahsoka.
Fuck
y'all. That's what y'all.
This mofo
Yeah.
needs to drink more. That's what it is. The more he drinks,
probably
the
was
more
practicing for.
I always
hours
yes,
a
I
day.
have.
he's been practicing in the shower. He's been practicing while he's at work.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He's got Duolingo for Star Wars names.
Yeah, What did it say? What did you fuck did? Damn it, Picky, the Billy. All right, I was able to open this shot up.
Oh, another shot.
You don't need to if you don't or you don't
Yeah,
want to.
yeah, I should come.
Yeah, you should. Right?
I was like, I should calm down.
I don't work tomorrow. That's a good thing. I do
I know, I
have a
don't
doctor's
work
appointment though, and I do blood tests because I am
Oh,
diabetic tomorrow.
it's gonna be
Oh
all.
shit.
Yes,
it's
but
gonna be all
my
boom.
tests are gonna be. I have to reschedule my doctor's appointment. I swear.
Yeah.
But it's for a good cause. I really don't give a fuck. If he's a great $10 more for our charity, it's a shot. It's a shot. Am I gonna look ridiculous? For sure.
So
is it me out here permanently? Of course. Do I
so
give a
that
fuck?
Funko's at what,
Tomorrow I will.
70?
Oh
It's a
shit.
70.
All right.
There we go. So, thank you, Billy.
Sorry.
If I start slurring my words, Caesar, you need to log out and log back into your personal account because you might have to take over this control.
You're gonna be fine. Get the fuck out.
Wait, can we? Can we take a look at Kevin's?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
real
yeah.
quick?
Let's
Let's
take a. We'll rotate to David next. Oh, look at that.
Ah.
Hey, David, is he? David, Kevin, is he one of your favorites to draw?
No.
He's failed.
Is it your cat?
Don't lie.
your favorite?
I'm JC.
Is my favorite thing to draw the cat?
Yeah, your little tough stuff.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then you'll be good. If I stop, and once I start, it's like what's the name of that fucking chips? Once Pringles. When you start, you can't stop.
So on the theme of
Actually, Will, I'm sorry, Caesar, but Will,
no, go ahead.
do you have a 1 through 4? I made some good sales, and I was able to pay a lot of my stuff this week, so I actually have a little bit of extra money. I would do like to support Will and get some of the stuff. So you have 1 through 4. Let me know. Send me a message. Send me a link. Right now, I can't buy it because I'm going to overdo it, but tomorrow for sure.
Actually, send the link so we can put it up here so people could go and support Will's Psycho Sound.
Is it going to be ruined by one night? On better is perfectly sober. Yes, she is.
What?
Steve,
What happened?
That you're perfectly sober. Hey, Chelsea.
We should have got Chelsea up here. I wish you had said yes. Because I did put a post wondering if she was available because I don't want to rush it. Doesn't even know tomorrow. Bro, I'm going to need... Yes, I need Steve Patty. Tough Stuff is the best action comedy hit this summer. There we go. Austin said it's a... And you know what? He's better than the fucking Rotten Tomatoes. You know what I mean? So, for sure.
Thank you, Austin.
Yeah, Austin's
Thank
great.
you.
Pringles and the Luke. This guy. Just is here now. It's a party in your mouth. But thank you guys.
So all these shows and all these movies are being all pushed back, right? Marvel is pushing back everything to 2025, 2026. The Disney movies are being pushed back. The only thing they got going on right now is Secret Invasion, which I just saw the second episode, which was better than the first. So you can tell Secret Invasion on Disney is a slow burn. It's gonna be one of those slow burns, but it's I don't know. It's good. I'm going to stick with it, but one of the movies that I'm not looking forward to go see is the Marvels. For some reason, it just does not intrigue me at all. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't do anything for me at all.
Screaming goat. Oh yeah, Thor. Hey, David, we already did our turn. Let's see what you're doing now, or let's give us an update real quick.
I was just going back to what you were asking about my wood burnings.
Oh yeah.
So I sold a bunch because not recently, but in the last few years I did some like comic book characters, and I am down to my last piece, and I think you guys might enjoy it. It's actually a Spawn piece I did. So I have it right here.
Let me see.
That's
So
out of wood.
that's on wood, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus, David.
It's like,
That's fucking good. How much do you charge? For that?
Wait a minute. So that's all burned? That's it?
That's all burnt.
That's $20.
Wow.
So yeah, it's
no, you didn't
pretty
charge
detailed.
$20. You didn't charge $20 for that.
Dude, it says $20 on top. Well, how much is that?
Wait, what? $20?
I'm charging about 150 a piece.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there you go.
That's
That's
pretty
better.
There we go. That's
Well, what's that in America?
I'm not going over the part because it's just like kind of working with people's budgets, you know.
Yeah, but
That's
that's
that
still-
is
But that's
I
my
gotta-
average price for this size. If I do any bigger, then the price goes up, obviously. But like something like
That's what
this
she
would
said.
take me about 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
Give
But
or
David,
take.
I'm going to
That-
be very honest with you. That looks like something that could be easily sold at any geek store and in droves.
Out of here.
Oh, I'm sure it would.
I mean, that looks like official image thrown out. I mean, that's some
Yeah.
bad-
Oh
Very-
no,
very
like I
precise.
took my time on this piece.
David,
Can you
yes.
like bring it closer? Because
Yeah,
like
can you
that's
move it
very
a little,
precise.
a little closer.
Yeah,
Dude, I
that's
think
very
wood burning-
precise.
Wow,
That's
David,
crazy.
I
Look
now
at
I'm going to
that.
follow you.
Now.
Hey, so
Oh,
real
if you want to, I have an Instagram account
legal burning.
Oh
for
yeah,
wood
what is it?
burnings. It's Dave the Wood Burner. So
Hey,
check
David,
it out. You'll see
Billy
all
said 150 right now.
my price. Yeah.
But what's that in American though, right? Because you had to do the
Canadian.
It's
Well,
less.
it's Canadian price.
right.
Well,
So
how
it's
much
about-
is- Oh, okay.
One-
Well, then Billy's down. Just hit up Billy. We can get that worked out. Get that sold.
Again, I'm just starting right now. Like I've been doing wood burnings for years, but I just started doing like the bigger ones,
Guys, they hit him.
and I
Jim, for
wanted to
sure.
see. I'm playing around with my price, so right now it's
that's
What
it.
I'm
You can't change it now. You already said it.
Canadian price would
no, I
charge
know,
100
I know. I'm just saying that's my price, but that's for this size.
Hey,
So I figure for a few days of work, it's pretty good.
Oh hell yeah!
hey, Billy, go
I know
follow
people
this
would
guy.
pay more.
Go follow this guy. What's your Facebook, David?
Same thing.
David Gerard Creations. If you go in my group, you'll see it's mostly my comics right now, but
But he could DM you there though, right?
yeah, for sure.
And
I
be sure
sold
to
the
sign after artist name when signing art. So yeah, sign your name. Just make sure nobody else takes credit for that. That's
Mhm. He's like,
Yeah,
you're
it's on the
right.
back, but I don't sign it on the front just because it kind of
Yeah, gets it in the way.
I don't know. I
Oh.
just
150
on the
Canadians, 113 US. That's pretty good.
Wow, I gotta tell you. All right, people, you heard it first.
That's gonna hurt medium. Now.
Go,
There we go. If you want a
there's my
girlfriend,
price. So.
go follow this guy. Go to his Instagram.
I'm
What is it,
drunk, I'm
David's?
sorry,
What is it, David's wood burning? I'm gonna follow you right now, actually.
you should sign after an artist name.
Dave the Woodburner is my. So if you go in there, you'll see like I don't usually do big pieces like these, but
David the
Honestly, I cannot understand. Be sure to sign after artist name when signing art.
Wood.
That recreations of oh, so I guess to put McFarlane on there, right? Because I am drunk. I'm not drunk, but I am 50.
are you on Instagram right now or?
I'm going right now myself. David the.
Oh, it's
Wood.
Dave the Woodburner. So
Oh,
put
Dave.
dot Woodburner.
Oh, Dave the.
I don't know how much of maple syrup this guy.
It should pop up.
Wood.
This guy doing some art.
Oh, there it
I
is.
got
Dave
you.
the
I got you.
Woodburner.
Bro. Thank you.
All right,
you
Dave.
gotta simplify for me
You'll
right
probably
now.
see it in there.
Sorry.
I am
It's
going
just a picture of me on
to.
my profile, but
There you are. I'm gonna follow
Yeah,
you. So
'cause
I'm the.
I don't drink,
real-
guys. Fuck.
I'm the real Dracula's wolf. So.
I mean,
these are okay. So just so everybody knows, these are mostly commission work. This one I did more just to see if it would sell. Obviously, I know there's the people that are out there to buy it, but I haven't done a whole lot of them. I did a cool Wolverine that I sold just a couple weeks ago, and I did a Ninja Turtle piece that I did like a couple years back. Super beautiful. Somebody bought it off me. So again, the more work goes into it, the more the price goes up.
Yeah.
But this is my average size, which is 11 by 17, give or take,
that's
or 12 by 17. I forget.
pretty big.
Well,
It's
either
big
way,
enough.
it's phenomenal.
It's a good size.
That satisfied me.
There you go, David. Look, you got a couple followers already just from the show, so you're good to go. All right,
I like it.
all right. Well, if anything, Billy, hit him up on the Instagrams and tell him, hey, I want that. We'll take my money and whatever, man. You guys
Tell
can
them
work it out.
I want your wood. Pretty much.
Just say, I want your wood carving.
Sounds bad, but hey, whatever works.
Whatever works.
Oh yeah, David would sell like, for 113.
I'm an
gold,
hardcore.
Oh. All right, I owe
Beautiful.
Billy
That
a
is beautiful.
shot. So real quick, for $70, right, for the pop.
Yeah, it's at $70 right now for the pop. Hey, Kevin, I got a tank top for touch stuff.
Nice. Who is that?
Austin.
Oh, nice.
I
Thanks.
saw it
Austin.
shipped today. Thank you.
Sick.
Yeah.
Everyone
How
should
is
get it.
that? How's that going, by the way? How's your book going?
Good. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have. And the
good,
sales are
man.
doing good. You're doing well. I mean, it's look at that. Put them on the center there, Dell, if you can.
Sorry, my internet went out real quick. Who? Oh, okay, tough stuff.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I'll show all the print copies.
That's every size. I wish.
That's
I
cool.
wish. Thank you for the
That's the
compliment.
box it comes in. And then there's the first copy.
Billy, shut up, Billy. Fuck. I wasn't eating shit.
Kevin, I meant to ask you, did you grab that idea off that the Wolverine or the Sabretooth homage?
Give me 1 second and I'll tell you.
Because when I saw that, the first thing that popped in my head was Sabretooth #1.
No, it's
Oh,
obviously
it's Wolverine. Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So Austin said, "Hey Kevin, I got a tank top for touch stuff. I saw it shipped today. Thank you very much."
Yep. Thank you. And then
Yeah.
this is Kevin Anthony Catalan drew this and I colored it. He does a book called Space Knights. It's freaking sick. And then I did the Fight Club homage.
That's cool.
And
Can you give
yeah,
us,
it's
like-
doing really good. Actually, the first issue is selling like hotcakes right now. I'm burning through those. Like
Really?
That's good.
every show, I'm probably selling like almost 50 copies of the first issue alone.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
that's
freaking
how you can make
crazy.
that, James. So as of right now, it's going to $70, right? I'm doing another shot. Please, guys, share it out. Share it out, please. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey Del, can I ask you a question, Del?
Yep.
You know what? No, you can't ask me a question.
I like how you already.
How we get them drunk? No. Are we getting?
Ahsoka, fuck y'all.
Wow. You know what? It's muscle
Oh.
memory. It's muscle memory. And like you
Oh,
said, that
fucking
Duolingo is helping there, Kevin.
Spirit fingers. Let's do this shit. Another shot for the
Wait.
homies. What was that?
Wait,
Oh shit!
where
Hold on.
are we at? Where are we at?
Doesn't
For
matter.
what?
I
We're
think,
at $70, I think.
$70.
no, I
Somebody
think we're at
keep
80.
account, please.
We're at
80.
80.
We're 80
Can
then. I
somebody
think.
keep account, please?
No, we're
Yes,
at 80.
anybody but us.
We're at $80.
Yeah, and then I had a question after that. Sorry.
Okay, let's
Yes.
check it. 1, 2, 3, go.
We I'm
That's
getting
Oh, hey, listen,
Woo.
whoever buys that gunslinger violator is gonna, you have this video. See, that's the cool thing about this playback. Whatever you guys buy, you could actually play it back and go, oh, I got Anvu's drunk thing. I got Kevin's over here, and I got David's piece. So you actually have it.
Oh, how was it? I'm getting drunk tonight. R.I.P. that.
Oh my god. No, well, okay, 80s. Okay, we're keeping track. Thank you guys. But no, before I go into my question, I had a question for
Kevin.
what's it? Kevin. Before we get into that, also like thank you for supporting this event and like the whole fight against cancer. I personally lost one very important person to cancer this year, back in March, and then I just recently lost a friend like 2 days ago to cancer, pancreas cancer. So like it's not a lot we can do individually, but like as a collective, we just hope, right, that we get to a point where we can find cures for these things. But yeah, so it's good to keep that in mind. Now on a brighter side.
Brighter
What?
note.
Yes.
Say, I'm gonna beat her.
What? No, I can drink. I'm gonna.
Wait, I still got a bottle left. Let's go.
Wait,
No.
I have work tomorrow. I gotta be a good girl.
okay, see, yeah,
Anyways, Kevin, you
Yeah.
were talking about tough words. Give us a little bit of a thought to it. You didn't mention that. Come on, sell yourself. Sell your story, man.
Okay, so it starts with Tough Stuff 1. It's a troubled alley cat that has to save spring break in 1993. And then the second volume is Tough Stuff Goes to Rehab. The title kind of gives it away. He goes to rehab, cleans up his act, but he also has to fight the cartel, like Dell. And then the third one that just came out is The Toughening Part 1. And Tough Stuff and his niece, Enough Stuff, have to stop the Y2K bug from happening.
Oh shit.
So what made you write the stories? Like, is it like personal experience or something?
Oh, for sure. There's a bunch of like it's kind of like a bonkers, kind of off the wall series. They're all self-contained stories, so like I could take a break in between. You don't have to read every single issue to know what's kind of going on. But I
That's
started
awesome.
doing it because I was during the pandemic. I was watching a lot of like Tubi movies, like the old '80s, '90s like action movies, and I just
Right.
decided I wanted to do my own take, and I did some acid, and then I figured it out.
That's how it goes.
And that's how it
Right.
goes, right?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I'm
And-
so
Like
glad I got my shit done. Oh.
that's the one thing I feel like we sometimes forget. Like the art that we do is, it's all amazing. It's like magical, glittery, whatever. But there's much more. Like there's few of us out there that can tell stories, right? And when we tell stories, sometimes it's like that leap of faith to be vulnerable and tell people what we're thinking and what we went through, what we experienced, just to share that. And that's almost like a way to also invite other people to open that conversation. So something that Kevin does and David does in creating their books is to invite you guys to share and engage in that kind of conversation and story. And I think I would like to encourage people to open up those books, like maybe put on your gloves and like handle it gently, or you can buy an extra copy and get into it, one for collecting and that way you can support the creator and the
Absolutely.
artist, but also do read those stories. They did
Okay.
not slave those hours for nothing. They put their heart into it, and they're just like just being open with you guys and saying like, here I am, and this is what I think, and let's engage in a conversation. That's courage to me, and I'm only
I
20 something, but that's what I feel like.
I couldn't agree any more with you. If I
Oh,
could
me
tell you
too.
how many times I've had people, buy the books off me, and I go, "Oh, what did you think?" And they go, "Oh, I'm not reading it. I want to keep it, for when you get famous and all that shit." That's like, I
When?
appreciate that. There's a lot of, I appreciate the sales more than anything, but at the same time, it's exactly what you said. Like, I work, you know, crazy hours on this book. I'm coloring it. I'm writing it. I'm penciling it. I'm making it. I'm lettering it. I'm selling it. I'm promoting it nonstop for years, and I'm getting better at what I do as a storyteller every time. So
Right.
thank you for saying that
That is
because it's
true.
definitely true.
And
It
that's the kind of thing that young folks like me grow up on, is stories, and getting perspective from different people. And if we don't get that, then we're basing off of nothing to have very shallow conversations sometimes. So
Right.
yeah, read a book. I do read books, Andrew.
No,
I do
Caesar-
read
No, they're
books.
talking to
Caesar,
me
you read.
on. They're talking to me, not you. You know.
Read a book for on Caesar. Caesar's the one that
Oh,
doesn't
I
read.
can't read.
I truly
No,
do.
you can't. Look, she's already buzzing. I'm
I do
good,
like
bro.
I do like on, but I'm sorry, I'm still not going to read. But it's kind of funny. These guys put in their work. They put in their okay. This is the thing, and this because you all could relate, especially you, David, and Kevin, and all these guys that you put in the work to do the interiors. You put in the work to do the storyboard and all that stuff. You
It's
want
hard as
people to
hell.
appreciate it, and you want them to read it, and then, like you said, Kevin, hey, so what'd you think? I don't know. I didn't open it. And you all of a sudden you got a Caesar. You're like, well, I appreciate you buying it, but maybe you could buy two. One you don't open, and one you actually open and read it. Right? That's the whole reader copy. But I get it because nowadays people are for the covers and oh my gosh, Kevin's a badass. But one day he's gonna fucking make
Very
it
true.
big, and I could say, hey, I have his number one, this and this and that, or David's going to hit it big, but I have his number. I get that, but I don't give a shit because I'm not going to read.
Here, Billy, to make it 90, I'll take a shot.
I agree with you 100%.
Real quick, I'm sorry, David, to interrupt you, but I'm gonna take a shot real quick, and we'll get to David. So I'm gonna take a shot to get that pop to $90.
All right,
Oh God.
take a
I'll
shot.
take the next
Don't take
one.
a Jesus.
Well,
I'll take
I
the
think
cheeses.
I think Dale's beard has a mouth because he put the whole bottle in there.
You know what?
Yeah,
Are you?
So
Is
it's funny you
both of
guys
yours-
mentioned all this.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on,
I
go
think
ahead,
I lost my train of thought.
That's okay. Just going back to, being a creator, selling your books, and then, people buying it for the cover. Like, oh my God, it's so true. Because like in the last 3 years, since like I'm not kidding, man. It's just one of those things I've always wanted to do, is just make my own book. I told myself I don't want to be the next guy to do Spider-Man, Batman. I don't care about that. I wanted to do my own thing, and that's what I wanted to do. Just like screw everybody else. I want to do something original. That was my intention behind making this book. So going past that, so once I got selling my first book, like I ordered like 50 books just for my first issue. I sold in 2 days. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, this is crazy. And like literally everybody who bought my books are not even comic book buyers. It's the best part. I was like, everybody was like, oh my God, Dave made a book. It's like, I'm going to buy a copy. And these guys don't even know anything about comic books. Like you ask them anything, they don't even know anything about it. So that's the funny part. And then weeks would go by and be like, oh, did you read the first issue? They're like, no, I just bought it because the cover just looks so cool. And I have it on my wall because it looks awesome. I'm like, well, I just put like 2 months of work in that. Didn't you read it?
yeah.
Well, I kind of peeked through it, but it's cool. I love the artwork, but I just love the cover. It's like, okay, cool. So I was like, I'm cool with that. But it's like, I just put my heart and soul into this. It's like, you guys are just like buying it for the cover. I mean, all great and dandy, but it's like, I want people to kind of come up to me and it's like, oh, your story's good. It's working well. It's a solid story, or like, or you're doing something, it's like, I want some feedback, not just
Right.
your work looks awesome. It's like, I like that constructive criticism. It's like, okay, and there's another thing too. Like I had people who read the books who went, oh, well, you did a spelling mistake in this page. It's like you mixed up the 2 letters. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks for telling me. So when I did reprints, I corrected those. So it was like a trial and error stage where it's like every time I did new prints, okay, I'm fixing my mistakes, I'm tweaking, and went back and like started adding some shadows here and there. So it was like a re-edited version. So basically that's how I kind of went along. So it's like, I'm like that guy who's like learning as I'm going, I'm not just like, here I am, I'm perfect. Like, no, I know I'm not perfect. It's like a work in progress. So that's what I'm working. Like that's literally what my book is. It's a work in progress. And it's like, I'm not kidding. From the first issue, it looks sloppy compared to what I'm doing now. Because it's like, people are seeing my new pages and they're like, holy crap. Like, it's super detailed. Like you see the zombies in like book 4. You could see the maggots coming out of the skin and like the flies like buzzing around it. Where like the first issue is literally just scribbles. It's like the evolution in the artwork is, you could see it like, it's just like, and it's solid, it's tight work, it's like perfect.
I have a question
really,
for
like popping out.
I have a question for you guys. Do you guys go back sometimes and see your very, very early work and go, oof?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
I don't think about it because now I'm like fucking sick at what I do, so I just make sick shit,
There you go. But do you see like the progress?
Some
Like,
of it.
wow, I really have progressed. Like I have learned. I've known what not to do and how to do things better. Right.
So the thing is, like us artists are our worst critics. We look down on ourselves the most. Any one of us, any artist who's always seeking to improve, we will always look down on our past work. That's like a given. But I think it's beautiful because you get all these phrases from like your relatives, your friends who say you're so gifted. You were born with a gift. Yeah, to some extent, but then all those hours of work every day, we'll probably end up with arthritis. Like I'm wearing like a compression gloves right now. I have hyperhidrosis to begin with, but a lot of us artists, we put in those hours. That's how we learn from our mistakes every day, that we sit down and draw. Art is a creative thinking process, and we're always problem solving. So I think looking back in our work, I think it's an admirable thing to see where all our mistakes, how many hurdles we had to jump to get to the point that we have now, and to see it as a complete product. It's like, wow, I did all that. And I think all artists should be proud of how and where they end up right now. They should be proud of what they've accomplished. We're not saying like we're the greatest or best, but we can be proud of what we've done. And I think that's important. So yeah, no, and that was a great Ninja Turtle, by the way. I did see that.
Yeah,
He's killing it.
Sick.
He's killing it.
dude.
Yeah.
I love it because a lot of people love all these public artists, right? Like people that know like John Yang or Bean Crane, fucking Liefeld. But these no name like Kevin, well, he's building up a name. Alan is building up a name. David, I just learned about you because of Nicholas, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I see your fucking turtle, right? And it's amazing. It's good. The sketch itself was pretty good, and then you're putting that extra on it. It looks even better.
Hello.
I mean, David, even the spawn wood that you did, it's just great. I'm really glad that we do get these unknown artists on here, give them more publicity as much as possible, so they can get more exposure. I'd rather have on and Kevin and you know what? I'm drinking. I'm talking like I'm drinking. So go ahead, take over.
The last year on the other podcast we had John Brugman, and we got to see what he brought in. We're like, wow, John's pretty talented. Now this guy's kind of blown up a little, right, Kevin? From when, I mean, John is one of those other talented guys that is going to have his asshole burning in next month. But he okay. Listen, people. I guess you guys don't, as you well know, that Dale and I are trying to do a charity once a month. This one is going to be the
right there.
Voices
$100
Against Cancer.
on David's already. 100
There you
on
go.
David's, 100 on fucking aunts, $90 on the
Wait.
fucking pot. So
Wow.
we're at 290 without
Already?
even including Kevin's yet. I mean,
Wait.
yeah, Kevin's yet. So that's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Caesar, can you please keep count? Because I
Okay. Count of
and
what?
Del can't. Of the number, the amount.
Of what?
Of
Oh, it's
of the
$100.
Bidding,
Oh,
so
right
that
now
we can
it's-
put it on
It's
the
Right now
it's
the
Facebook.
90.
top
It's
is
90 on the
90.
pop. It's 100 on the gunslinger,
on the turtle.
and then 100 on the turtle. So it's 290. And then Kevin, we haven't had a bid yet on it yet, but we'll get it
Aw.
done.
Wait a
Kevin,
minute. Wait, hold the phone. How much is it on the gunslinger?
gunslinger's 100.
Oh, okay.
David, it's 100, and
Oh, okay.
90 on the pop.
All right, 290.
Because
We
we're
got a
taking the
290.
shots. So, dude,
So-
that's
Come
good.
on, y'all.
Let's go,
So
bro.
we're trying. So we're trying to do a charity once a month, and I think that's pretty fair. Even though I think at this month we do have Aaron and Ryan Kincaid doing just a drink and draw, and that is also going to go most likely to also to the Voices Against Cancer, right, Dale?
Hold on. Kyle Snyder has 125 on ons.
Boom,
what-
Kyle. That's my
And,
homeboy
and
there.
that that charity is going to be Mission 22. So as of right now, we have 124 for On's Gunslinger, 90 for the pop. We have $100 on David's turtle. We still need to get a bid on Kevin. I don't give a fuck if it's
I'll take
20,
a shot
50.
on
Hold on.
whoever bid on Kevin. I'll take a shot.
Hey, yeah, hold on. If anybody bids on Kevin's right now, me and On will take a shot. I'm not gonna let her go down on herself. Kevin, that's 10 shots. Dude, it doesn't matter if I take 10 shots. If this is for a good cause, we don't do this often. I don't drink often. This is one in a blue moon. You know what I mean? So we're
Yeah,
gonna
I've
get
been a very
money.
good girl.
I've been a very good girl.
I've been. I swear.
All right. I'm not
So-
gonna say that.
So
I should have did a more popular character.
no,
I
no,
mean,
but this.
You know
this-
what?
he's a
No,
cool
no, no,
character,
no,
though.
no.
I'm gonna.
No.
we're gonna get
Wait,
some
wait, wait.
bids here, so I'm gonna put real quick.
Hold on.
Kevin
know
here
what?
is solo. Look at that.
I'd rather you do a character that you enjoy and connect with because you enjoy the story of that character.
On. We
You
gotta take a shot.
enjoy that character.
On.
Oh,
There's
whoa, 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 whoa.
There's
Okay.
$50 on Kevin's already.
Wait,
Ooh,
let me
yeah.
finish this. Let me finish this.
Okay.
Hold on. Because you know what? Kevin went and did a character that he connected with. That's what stories are for, you know? And that
Mhm.
character came from a certain story that someone put their effort and time in it. And we only have so much time on Earth. And somebody put their damn time in creating that character and story that somebody else can connect with. And that's what Kevin and David are doing. And so I want people to remember that instead of like doing all these pop characters that we know because it's big screen, it's being broadcasted everywhere. There are stories that really hit you in the heart because that's what it's real life. That's what people are writing from. So, Kevin, keep doing you. Don't do fucking damn no
On
like
is driving.
famous
Yeah,
characters
Anna's
for
getting
no
it.
reason.
That's
Okay,
Yeah, come on,
that's our
Kyle.
on.
Damn
Please
on.
speak my
All
language.
right.
All right,
right.
there's a shot. There's a shot for
Here
you.
we
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Now, Kyle Schneider, he's one of my boys from the Instagram side of things, and
Ooh.
go follow him. Dive
Ah,
in comics on Instagram, and he's throwing up some cash there for the good charity that we got going on here.
so let's do the math real quick. 125, 50, that's 175 plus 100, 275 plus 90, 365 so far for the fucking charity. Let's fucking
I
go.
love
I'm
y'all.
drunk, but my math is still fucking good. How
Wait a
about
minute.
that math?
What did you say? What was your math?
365.
I came up with 340. Where do you get 365?
How do you get
Wait, what?
340? It's 125 plus another 100 for David. That's 225.
Oh, I didn't count the 125. I didn't count the 25.
Come on, buddy. I'm drunk and yet you can't
Because you told
Wait,
me
what?
100 here, 100
So
there,
it's
90 there.
125 for as of right now. 124 for on Gunslinger. 125. 90 for the pop. 100 for David. 50 for Kevin. That's $365.
Either way, hey Dale, well, you got to show me, Dale. How do you go? How do you have everyone on the screen and yet only have the one main?
Oh, would you want like this?
Yeah, like that. How do you switch it? Like now we want Kevin.
So
He's
say
got
we
a
have
handsome
switch
face,
over
that's why.
before I switch over to Kevin, let's see what's updated on the turtle again.
Yeah, let's see
Let's see
your
we
turtle.
need to move up from that 100, bro. And then are you gonna color it also,
Here
right?
you go.
Coming along.
David, you're gonna color it also, right?
I think it'll look cool in color.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's-
If I do single illustrations, I like coloring them.
just to update, I told David in the backstage, and I forget the name of the red turtle because right now I'm drunk. He becomes Shredder in a one shot. He takes over the mantle of Shredder. That is fucking awesome. It's a cool
I gotta
story.
check that out.
You need to check that out because that's a cool
It
story.
sounds
with
awesome.
him.
Yeah, I read that issue. It was great. So how do you
Do you on the bottom you click different like there's this option, that
Yeah,
option.
I see that. But how do you do it where it's just all of us and then
All of
just
us like
one
that?
main? No, like just like one main. Like
There's
that.
one person and then two people on the side.
Okay, vomiting is not what you call
I'm
that.
not gonna whip y'all ass. Nah, look, I'm gonna sleep on, dude. I'm gonna put her to sleep. I'm telling you, I don't want to, right? I really don't because she's
It's
doing a
only
great job.
4:30 over here. I don't want to go
Yeah.
to sleep yet.
That and
would
Khalid
you-
on Instagram. Hold on, let me get him on Instagram real quick.
That's
I'm ready.
you know.
But what you call that? If we want to talk about art, I don't know if y'all want to talk about art, but I want to.
Yeah,
What I
because you're
saw from
drunk.
Kevin's, but what I saw from Kevin's line work, you know, and like one thing even I struggle with is line weight. And if you look at it, when it comes to comic art, cartooning,
I'm
it's
following
not
you.
a matter of details. You can draw all the details in the damn world if you want to, but it takes an artist with like an artistic eye to know what to leave in and what to leave out. and that's what I saw with Kevin's work, is that he knows where to highlight the muscle masses and the poses that um I'm sorry, not Kevin. I'm sorry, David. We'll get to Kevin. I got Kevin, but like let's look at David's turtle again, Ninja Turtle. Can we zoom in on that? The turtle. Can you show that, please? I'm keeping my brain together. But you guys see where the muscle masses are?
Yeah.
So like a human's muscle mass is different, and this one you have to draw from imagination almost, right?
How
That's
it would
And
purely
look.
from
that's where
imagination.
Gotcha.
exactly. And so that's what he has to play with and with that angle that he's coming from. So you see where the tension is building up into the fist where he's holding those what you call those, the weapons that he has,
Size, their
right?
size. Yeah.
And if
Size,
you
yeah.
notice the line works that he has pre-amped up on in the pencil sketch for the thighs as well, that's where he's putting all the force down. And so you want to talk about physics, you're gonna have to like pretty much bunker down on those.
Yeah. I
So
even like how he does
yeah,
the neck muscle with the straining, right?
exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's good
like
stuff.
the amazing thing, if you want to know about the magic of art, from the artist, it's how they see the world, how they understand what they're observing and what they're trying to um, communicate with you. It's all the force energy, the actions that's going in there. So there's a lot more behind the scene than just like scribble dabble, and like cool ink blocks that we put down. It's all these understanding, and this is how we observe the world. We're constantly bombarded with images. So there's more to it, and that's why like an artist is a gift to the world because we only live so much. We're a human being, right? And that's how we see the world, and that's how much we can give you guys. There you go. And then same thing, now we go to Kevin's side, right? Let's zoom in on him real quick.
Hold on, I got
See,
you.
that's what I'm trying to figure out there, Kevin.
I got it. I'm not drunk.
No,
I mean,
but
I am.
I'm
trying.
speaking from my heart. I ain't gonna remember shit that I say, but I'm speaking from my heart. That's all I can swear on. Can we zoom in on Kevin? You're not
He's
on
right.
Kevin. You're on David.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm not drunk yet.
Okay,
You got a
I
nice
am. Hold
face,
on.
but
Hold on. I am drunk, so give me a minute. There we go.
I feel you. I feel you.
It's all good.
But like, look, okay, so Kevin, same thing. A lot of times you see us cover artists. Some of us, like myself, get hired for our line work. But a lot of times you guys don't see how our mind works, right? So for me at least, like I draw the way that I would paint or color, and then it's amazing how we translate that into a work that the colorist can collab on. But then this is where you can see an example of where what an artist would do if they were to color themselves, what they really wanted to do with their lines. So if you really observe what Kevin is doing, the way he laid down those line works, the pencil to the inking, that's how he had it planned or how he was going to color.
Oh,
So
I haven't
that's
even
the
inked yet.
difference. Yeah, and see? So like
You're
a
seeing, you're not.
person
It's
who
yeah.
yeah, go on, go on.
I'm building form as I go. Like I started very loose pencils, and then I
Right,
built my tones up. Now I'm adding
right,
color, and then I'm gonna go
right.
back. Then I'm gonna ink it. Then I'm gonna add more color to it.
There you go. And that's a lot of I'm sorry. It's truly what I believe in. It's not because it's just I'm drunk here. It's truly what I believe in because I love art. I appreciate the work that artists do because I personally experience it too, and so I can speak on that. But also like the step that Kevin, the layers that Kevin's gonna have to put into this. Sometimes you see those colors that come in there. I love colors. I work with a lot of colors, and I appreciate what they do to the covers and give a different dimension and something I don't think of. But also, sometimes you guys don't, as audiences, don't get the chance to see what artists who really work traditionally have to go through or what they really intent on doing, and that's the raw process you know and so I think this is also a great opportunity whenever you tune in live to see and receive an actual work from an artist who does it by hand. There's a lot that goes into it, and that's one of a time,
You got it, Caesar.
a lifetime that you gotta get. Okay, I'm getting off. But I
Yeah.
hope that makes sense. I
No,
hope
You're
that
no,
good.
makes
no.
sense.
Is that I'm over here? Like I need Caesar to take over
Yeah, no,
everything else.
I'm taking over because Dale's gonna Dale's Kevin. I don't know if you heard it, but Dale's like, I like the way Kevin he's drawing us Ahsoka.
No, I didn't say that shit. Don't fucking lie. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. What the fuck?
You know
All right,
what
look.
though? I gotta admit it is kind of cool to I would think as an artist to hear another artist say that you're a good artist, right? I would think that's a kind of a feel good moment when you hear someone say, "Hey, David, you know, I love your line work," or Kevin, you know, your inking is incredible, or on the way you. I'm assuming when you hear that from another artist, it kind of gives you that boost of confidence. Like, yeah, all right, you know, I'm kind of all right. I'm on the right track here, right? But at the same time, I know for a fact that there are artists out there who do not take constructive criticism very well. I would think it's pretty human nature if someone says, "Oh, you're good there, David," but you know, and you're like, "Well, what the hell do you know? You're not even an
Well,
artist. You're just going
hold on.
based on what you see."
Well,
Pretty much.
I have a phrase to say to that is that what you call that? It depends on how that person is giving critique. Not everyone knows how to give critique. Some comes across as just like, you know, sour axes. And they do exist. You gotta admit that. But if you're gonna give critiques, give constructive criticism. And you gotta know how to communicate with people. It's not that people don't have thick skin or thin skin. It's how you communicate at the end of the day, right? You know, Kevin and then David can speak to this if you guys want to. Is that, you know, if someone comes up to you and say, I like your work. Here are the things that I like about it. These are the unique features that make you speak to me. And then here are the things that I kind of have an opinions on and that, you know, I would do if I were you, and that's just my opinion. But then maybe you can do that, maybe try it out. You see how it's the phrasing that's different versus like, oh, your work sucks, your
Yeah, yeah,
line
yeah.
is like
It's
flat, you
on the
know, it's like
delivery. It's on
fuck
the
off.
delivery. It's in the delivery.
Yes, yes,
Right.
it's we
Yeah.
just learning. Art is a sense of communication as well.
I never
Skills
really
can be
get any
learned.
like critiques really. I don't like fish them out, you know, but
Hmm.
I don't really feel like I've ever really been critiqued like a lot in a long time. Normally people just see my stuff at a surface level and they're just like, "Oh, you're really good." And that's it, you know, it's not I don't know. I just don't really
So if I were to tell you you
experience that.
suck, Kevin, what would you say?
I honestly couldn't give a shit less, so I'm just gonna keep making shit.
So then you
There you go.
can't take critique
See,
pretty much.
that's what I like about the gabagool. Yeah, Kevin. He really
Like I'm a
Kevin.
cool
You know what? Kevin knows Kevin
dude.
knows
I
who
fucking
Kevin
love
is.
that shit.
Kevin knows who Kevin is. And the thing is that Kevin doesn't give a shit because he's going to do what Kevin does. And it is
And I
the
support that.
it is the Kevin, I am Kevin, get out of my way
Yeah.
attitude. And it's like that some people be like, oh, Kevin's, you know, he might be full of himself. Kevin's like, well, I'm pretty good with the hell I do. So yeah.
I mean, if you see this fucking art right now, it's fucking amazing.
Right.
That's something that artists should learn though, is because I can't tell you how many of our artists I've met that have never made anything because they overthought things or were too scared to try or were too scared of the outcome or what people might say and all that stuff. And like, you know, that's part of growing. Before I did Tough Stuff, I did a series called Volantis. I did 8 issues. You know, that was my learning ground. So it wasn't perfect. I know it wasn't perfect. You know, it wasn't good, but that's how I got good. I got good by, you know, sucking and realizing I suck.
Right.
And now I've learned so much. I've done this for so long and so tediously that like, you know, I can kind of just cruise through things.
This is my laptop for work. I need to move it over here. Just in case I don't spill anything. There we go. I'm ready because I feel
Yeah.
like I'm ready.
So
Go ahead.
I'm gonna read here. So Chelsea says people don't understand that when you create traditionally, it comes in layers. When it comes to criticism, art is subjective. Not everyone is going to like your art 100% of the time, which is very true. That is the number one thing of being of art. Art is subjective. I preach it all the time. If I don't like it, doesn't mean it's shit because the guy next to me can go, "That's the best thing I've ever seen." And that's the whole thing about art. I have seen a lot of art out there that I just it boils my skin when I see it. But someone's going, "Oh, I need a copy of that because it's so awesome." No one's a gatekeeper of art. The same like comic books. No one's a gatekeeper. No one should tell you how to collect, how to read, how to do this and that. The same way as no one should tell you, "Don't buy that art. It sucks." Um, completely subjective. So it's the oldest thing when it comes to art, and it's why would you love it?
Put on the last comment real quick. No. We're before her.
The Kyle one?
No, Billy.
Oh,
Right before
Billy. Yeah, Billy says my opinion doesn't make her less talented.
I apologize. I meant this one right here. I got it.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Been a while since your last shot, Dell. Do I hear $100 for the pop?
So
Hey-oh.
since Caesar's taking over, I can do it.
All right. Well, here we go, people. Drink up there on
Dale.
For a shot. Wait, no, I want to save my shot because I need to
It's just
pace
me.
myself. I still have a what you call that?
Just Dell.
I do have work tomorrow.
No, I got it.
I
Don't
do.
even worry about
No,
it.
it's okay. It's all right because Dell's not working tomorrow, so he's taking. He can take over from here on with the shots.
Wait, I'm gonna have a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
A
She
bathroom
released
break.
the
Excuse
track.
me.
Damn it! You're gonna break the seal. Once you break the seal on, you're screwed.
And honestly, David, this is
What
not
seal?
our
I'll be
everyday
right back.
show.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, you're good on. We usually like real, professional, and today, kind of fuck it for charity. I will drink as much as possible. We can get
Well, look at Dell raising his sleeves. Even damn it!
dude, it's fucking hot now. I'm fucking sweating.
Got
Look
the
at
sweats.
Dell raising the sleeves. Holy shit! Kyle says art, personalities, politics, comics, everything is subjective in life. Yeah, that's true. It really is. If we all thought the same, we would be living in a different dystopian world. So this is why we live in America and Canada.
America.
For those, we think what we think. We have our own opinions. We like what we like. We buy what we buy. I'm not spending other people's money. I'm not going to tell David not to buy that. It's not my money. Let him buy what the hell he wants. I'm not going to tell Kevin to, do this.
If everybody drew the same, it would be a boring world.
Oh, you kidding me? If we all thought the same,
what I
we'd be
mean?
living in 1984, right? We all
I
dressed
would
the
hate a
same.
boring world.
Oh hell yeah!
If everything was the same, it would just nothing would matter. That's the way I
Exactly.
see it.
100%. 100%. Yeah, Dale, I got to learn how to change the different
Yeah,
spotlights.
because was the next week or in 2 weeks you gotta continue your control.
No, I'm
This,
good.
this is how much I have left in this bottle.
Damn it, Dale.
And look at how much I got left in my bottle.
Wow, you bunch of drunks.
Dude, I for charity,
Drop it.
hell yeah. You can put anything on me. I don't care. As
Well,
long
to be
as we're
honest-
raising money, shit.
To be honest,
That's what I'm gonna say tomorrow. I'm gonna get drunk, go to work tomorrow, and be like, "It was for charity."
I'm off tomorrow.
Hey, it was for charity. Why you moving so slow? It was for
I'm off
charity.
tomorrow and I'm not even drinking.
I did it for
What?
Canada.
Why do you smell like a garlic clove? For charity.
My friend puked on me. That's all you gotta say.
For charity.
Dude,
That's all
honestly, if we can do this every show for charity and just drink bottles of this is a $20 bottle, right?
You
If
would
I
need
can
a
raise-
new liver, my friend.
Exactly.
once a month.
Remember what
We
I
do it
said.
once a month. Well, we do
No,
it once a month.
is still fucking.
Yeah, but the
Too
thing
much.
is, we're gonna do it in a couple of weeks with Aaron and Ryan.
3 weeks though. We
3 weeks.
we got Rodney. We got a regular just
The
regular
shit show.
pod-
Yeah,
shit show. Then we got them.
we
Pretty
got
much.
them.
And then we got whole August is just nothing but one chip challenge, right? We
Yeah.
won't drink again until September.
Yeah, we're not. So for those not paying attention, so so in August, we're getting pretty booked. But next month, we're gonna have a instead of a drink and draw, we're gonna have a chip and draw. So what do you mean by that, Caesar and Dell? Well, last year, Dell was it last year, Dell, or was it this
Yeah, it
year?
was last year.
Last year, Dell on the show, myself and Brandon, the Mad Viking, we did the one chip challenge live on the podcast, and I basically died, and then it came back to life. And so we were talking about this, and then last week we had a show with the Comic Corner, Brian Asher, and he said, "Hey, you know what? What about the idea of having that one chip challenge and then draw?" So all of a sudden we're like, "Holy shit!" And John Brugman happened to be in the comments. He's like, "Oh, I'm down," because we had David Sanchez at the time, and he's like, "I'll do it." We're like, "Really? All right." At the con, I was talking about it. Anthony Apodaca said, "Yeah, I'll do it." So then we're like, "All right." So we're gonna do now. So now what's gonna happen is we're gonna basically allow the artist to do 30% of their work beforehand, take the chip, and then finish it.
Yeah.
Now this is the thing. If you guys have not had that Packy chip, one, it tastes like ass and cardboard.
Yes, it does.
Okay. And not in that particular order. And two, you have to have the whole chip. And the chip is it's a pretty big size chip.
Wait, what's a chip?
A chip.
It's a hot chip. It
A
has
hot chip.
the hottest chip
Like
in the world.
spicy?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Spiciest chip
Good
out
thing.
there.
Thank you for not putting me on there.
Well, Anna, we're not going to shove it down your mouth. You would have to volunteer for something like
It
that.
wasn't our idea. It was Brian.
thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't even our idea for once. And
Oh,
so
who's
the
dumbass
thought
that
that
came
these
up with
guys,
that?
well, the fact that these guys are going to sweat all over the art they're going to do for charity, because I know it's going to sweat because I started sweating.
Oh, shit.
It's going to be phenomenal. One, it's going to be for charity.
Brian Ash.
Two, it's going to be fucking phenomenal seeing these people's faces. And that's the other thing too. We're going to have their that's the other thing too, Dale. We got to make sure the camera's facing their face, because that's the whole point about the chip challenge, is that you want to see the reaction. I turned it to a whole different animal. I don't know what it was. I tell people I saw the future. I saw dead relatives. I died and came back. We had Murph from Merck. She took it like a champ, and then she went to the hospital, I think, later that night.
Shit.
It's no joke.
Yeah.
It's no joke. It'll tell you there, if you have health problems, don't take it, because you're going to end up on a slab.
Health first.
Caesar nearly died when he ate that chip. I did. Billy was there. As a matter of fact, now this is the funny thing that night when we did the chip challenge, is that everybody and their grandmother was in the comments. We had a full house, and all they did was make fun of me and Brandon for being idiots, for taking a chip. They were throwing out things like, "Hey, you got to drink monkey piss. We're gonna watch a live death on Facebook." They're just going crazy. So that's a good stuff. It was an epic night. There's John right there. Hey, John. So I hope you're. I did it once and made it 5 minutes without milk. See, John. John's a ringer. Kevin, why don't you tell me John was a ringer? In that case, John, you should have 2 chips, you son of a bitch.
There we go.
How's that? As a matter of fact, John, you should have 2 chips since you went without it for 5 minutes without milk.
Does Charity say I would love to try? You would like to try the one chip challenge?
Kate.
Don't tell her no. She wants to do it. Why not? Join the show. We'll get you on. You try it. It's gonna be fun.
Kate is another one of my Instagram friends,
I
and
can tell.
I can tell you, Kate, if you want to be on as a innocent bystander and take the chip while the other ones draw, and you just sit there and just take the chip, I will allow you to die on our show. I'm okay with it.
Die?
Hey man, it's no joke. People don't realize this shit. And then when Dell took it, and you guys may not know this,
I
David.
do with Murphy.
So he took it another day with Murph because he didn't take it with us. When he took it, he had milk in his possession to wash it down, and then he didn't realize until it was in his mouth that the milk was spoiled. So he was washing it down with spoiled milk. So he's an idiot.
Yeah, that
Ah.
it was horrible. It really was. Like it was.
Horrible.
Yes, dude. So I fucking was chugging that shit. Oh yes, milk will help me, but it is expired milk with hot chocolate. I mean with chocolate, and I threw that shit up. Honestly, I went to my porches, like never again.
I thought I was doing well, and then all of a sudden it kind of hit me like I felt like I was someone put me in a chamber and then buried me because all of a sudden the anxiety of not being able to breathe, not knowing if you're gonna uh, release your whole colon. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on with me. And my wife looked at me and she goes, "You're a fucking idiot,"
Yes.
you know. And I was like, "But it's for charity." And the funny thing is, it wasn't. It was all for just stupid show. And here we go. So I can't even say it was for charity.
Dude, now once did I see Alan like not text? How the fuck are you texting on? Because I see you responding to Kyle because he's speaking your language. I'm seeing Kate over here trying to be real cocky. Like you know what? I already saw it. Like I'm buzzed, but I'm not stupid. I'm gonna watch the replay. You said you're down. I'm gonna bring you on, and your wife put you in the team.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, my wife.
I'm
My
not
wife.
texting. I'm just typing on my computer.
You know, you're trying with the series.
Uh,
I went to get some beers, bro. I've been drinking a lot, bro. Honestly,
Wait,
I
Dell, on you. Okay.
don't work tomorrow.
Wait. Hold. Time out. Health first, Dell. This is how we first met because of your health. So don't put my efforts to waste.
Hold on.
Your fucking
No,
health.
I'm good. I'm already. I told my wife I'm gonna postpone my shit.
This is a drunk talking to a drunk.
Charge. No, I'm good. I'm good. Honestly, like this, I don't drink often. So today for charity.
Okay.
for charity. There you go, Kevin. That's the every single time Dell says charity, everybody has to go take a drink.
There we go.
Oh fuck. Wait, where's my bottle?
With her.
Okay, I found it.
I want you to get some beers. There we go, Austin.
No, I think Kyle. If I remember correctly, 'cause Kyle's military. So I think
Military? Which
he's been
branch?
around. Oh,
Which
Kyle,
branch?
what were you? I think you were Army.
Oh shit! If you're Army, my family's with Army.
He's
Hold
been
on,
around.
hold on. You're not drinking the shot, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, are you drinking the shot by yourself?
Wait, hold on. I don't know where we're at.
No,
Hold
you
on.
drink that shot by yourself.
Okay. You know what? Hold on.
Oh, Navy,
hold on.
Navy. He's a Navy. That's what it was.
Well, you know, the Army we usually say fuck Navy, but it's all right. We're in it for the good cause, so I love you.
1 gram.
But
Well, hold on.
you know, even though we're championing the fight against cancer, also because we have two creative, awesome comic creators on here, Kevin and David.
Yeah.
I want you guys to also pay attention to their stories. Please. You know, like nowadays we have these things where everyone's like, oh, there's no more good stories. Marvel is coming out with all these shitty stories. They're coming out with too much. Well, you know, we all have a part to play in it. So, you know, why not take a chance in an independent story? Connect with somebody and, you know, have a conversation. That's what it is. So please go support both David and Kevin's story right now. And you know what? I would drink the shot as fucked up as I am right now. And as
I'll
as
drink
much
with
as
you.
I have a work I need to go to, tomorrow's my starting day. It's okay. It's only
Wait a minute.
4:45
Wait a minute.
over
Tomorrow's your
here, so
starting day
yes,
for a new job.
yes. But you know what? For a greater
Oh
cause,
man.
if you guys would go, any one of you go support both David's and Kevin's story. Either it's one person or two person. Type it in the comments. Show that you supported their story. Go right now, find out, do your research, and I'll take this damn shot. I'll do it for y'all.
I'm
Sounds
gonna
And
like
say,
then
plan to
I would
me.
do a fucking free commission. Somebody hold me accountable for that because I might not remember. But I mean it. Somebody go and buy something from each of them. I'll give you a damn free commission and take this damn shot.
I gotta take it with you.
There you go.
Well,
There you go.
it looks like Billy I think Billy already kind of bought David's wood burning spawn. We're gonna find out about that, Billy, unless you were just,
Come on.
But Billy,
Boost it up. More
Good
for
thing I showed
indie
it.
comics. Come on.
hey
Don't,
Billy,
don't drink while commissioning.
and all right.
I'm sorry.
You can no. You can tell that Anna's having a good time because she's been working on that same mouth for the past hour.
It's looking good though.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, thank
Kevin's like drawing a city. David's like drawing the other brothers, and An's like
Well,
one mouth.
I'm the only one drinking.
I know.
You're not the only one drinking. Fuck
Wait,
no.
I'm the artist of the damn artist.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
yeah,
draw.
yeah.
How do
Pick
you
up
put?
a damn pen.
Hold on.
A pen.
There you
I got
can
you,
talk
Caesar. Don't
to me.
move. There we
There
go.
we go.
Coming along.
Dude, looking.
That is
look
good.
at those
Yeah.
legs, bro. Look at those
Look at how
eyes.
he faded those shading.
That's
I
good.
don't know how
No,
to fucking do that.
he's good. We love finding. There's so many damn good artists out there who are not.
I'm just
yet
a
to be-
no-name guy here.
Right? No, I'm saying is that there's so many artists out there that are so good, and they're just not discovered yet. And
We're all hiding in our little apartments.
You know
Yeah.
what? Skills can always be learned. Skills, anatomy, all of that, it can always be learned. But the passion, the soul that goes into it, that's rare to have. So,
That's why she's my
you
little
know,
sister.
yeah, that's the secret, guys. That's the secret. Because we all got just one lifetime to live.
I've worked on other books, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah?
have you?
Yeah, like chapter books for kids.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no shit.
Give me 1 second here.
While we're
Okay,
waiting,
one, Mississippi.
let's
Two,
put on this guy
Mississippi.
real quick. Look at
Okay.
that. That's pretty. Switch over.
So here's another one.
Chandelier.
Shanley and the
Magic.
Pixie Dust. It's hard to read there, but
No, we see it.
so it's like fully illustrated. So it's a novel with like just pictures throughout.
That's cool.
But,
No? So you've been doing that for a while.
Yeah. Well, the books about 10 years now.
Oh,
I
that's
started off with like kids books, and so this author right now, she's printing off the next issue. Well, there's a new chapter book coming out next month. She's just sending it to print, so we've been working on this one for like probably 4 years. This one dates back to like 7 years. So there's like a second one coming out, but it's a different story altogether. But so yeah, this is like another thing I do. So my comics is like my work, but this is all like my work that's been outsourced to other authors. So kind of been doing it for a while. Well, no, it's a nice change from the zombies.
Yeah, you went
So
from
you got the
writing
kid
kids
stuff
books.
and then you get the zombies.
All right, you went from writing
Completely two
kids
different
books
things.
to drawing a guy on a mountain of dead zombies with a machete and holding a head.
So I'm appealing for the kids and the grown-ups, so kind of getting everybody in there.
The question here is how does an up and coming artist even get started with a major comic publisher? Who wants to take that?
If anyone's got the answer, send it to me.
All right, Kevin. How would you
Honestly,
answer
it's
that?
just getting your work out
comic-
there.
Major comic publisher?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, why are you doing art? And second of all, why do you want to be with a certain comic like major comic publisher? Like you have to really understand that why first of all are you doing this form of art, the sequential form of art. It's not the same as doing a pinup. It's not the same as doing an illustration. Sequential art is a form of storytelling. And you know like why are you doing that first, in the first place? And you hear about Marvel and DC, but how many characters from their story can you connect with? Do you understand the structures in which the companies operate? Because not everyone's going to get the characters that they really want to work with to begin with. You're
True.
going to be started out with a certain, usually it's the X-Men or Fantastic Four to test your ability. Do you really have the passion to go through all of that trials and tribulations to begin with? So you got to answer all of that because it's hard. It's not easy. But if you have the passion for it, it's always going to be fun. All the challenge that you take in, it's going to be fun, but only if you're passionate enough. So you got to
Yep.
answer all those questions before you start. And then just keep doing the damn work. And then you're going to make those connections. So, like when I started out, I go to the cons, I show my work. And then I always like say, well, what do you think? What's wrong? What can I improve on? And anything they say, I take it with a grain of salt, but I also look for, well, what is it that I'm lacking that I can improve on? I don't go in with an ego, and then I go and improve on that. But I know that personally, I love telling stories. I love working with stories. I love working with people and seeing what their values and their stories are. And so personally, I love working with independent publishers and writers because I like to see where they come from and what they think of the world and you know, how their brain operates. And that's why I find it fun. And if you work with a big brand like Marvel and DC, you might not get that intimate level. So like, are you able to handle that? It's a lot to think of. So like, figure out what you as a person really stand for and what you really want to do with your talent. Because once you figure out you have a certain talent, it's like it's endless what you can do. So
Yeah,
don't narrow
I
yourself down.
agree on that. And with us, we have 7K followers right now, right? Where we've been pushing and try to have more exposure for everybody. But the purpose is to help the community grow overall, not just the artists, not just the sellers, but overall. And we want to help them by actually being more organic than just showing off the good stuff. Kevin, I don't know what happened, but you're gone. But these guys are great artists.
I know.
They're not the artists that you see often at cons, but they're great. On is great. David showed you what he does with the wood, right? And that can be taken off context. Kevin, you know what I mean? He's been amazing. He does his tough stuff, right? His internet
The
is
wood,
quite.
just to bring that up again, the wood was just testing the market. So I've never done that before.
Exactly.
And I thought I'd give it a chance and see if people would have interest in it. That was basically my intention behind it. So I had no idea people would be interested in the wood burning thing. Like I know there's people out there that would like it, but I just didn't know who would be interested in that. It was more or less just going, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to see if people are into this before I actually start getting into it. And I'm into
Right.
like too many things that it's just completely
David,
different thing I can get
can,
into, but
can
my
you please
comics
show it
isn't
again?
up for me.
Yeah, David, can you show us again? Hey, Kyle, I want you to see David's wood,
Spawn, bro.
your
It's fucking amazing.
the wood burning.
For
Do you mind showing that
150 bucks,
again, David?
That's right here.
it's right here.
So
But
this
yeah,
is
look at
all
that.
wood. This is all wood burned, etched. Um, that's just amazing. I don't know because it's the size of the gravity of it. It's pretty big. I mean, it's impressive, man. And he's selling it. I mean, right now apparently
For
Billy might
sale.
have bought it. It's still for sale unless Billy says no, but it's for sale. Kevin, I'm kind of curious. What's your take on that question from Billy?
They're
Um,
varnished as well. Eh?
my take is I used to want to do stuff for like Marvel, especially.
Mhm.
Um, as I became more of an artist and was working on my own stuff, I really liked working on my own things and creating my own worlds and owning my own property and seeing what I can do without having someone tell me what to do. With working with different publishers, as I have, like, you know, working with editors can be tricky and it can be frustrating at times. So I get to be my own editor. I mean, I sell my books sell better than any of my variants when I do shows and stuff like that. So with that being said, it's like I get to create my own world without any interference. I don't really work with many collaborators because I don't like people trying to turn my vision into something that it's not. Like I have a sense of the worlds that I create, and for me, like let me just cook. You know what I mean? Like you
I
watch me
agree
make
with you.
this thing. I'm not done with it yet, but like I keep adding to it and adding to it. And by the time I'm done, it's gonna look realistic. You know what I mean?
Let
Like
him
I
cook.
know what I'm doing. So whether you like I don't think you need that adulation from being a Marvel or DC artist to be good or to be profitable or anything like that. And I think that's a big misconception that a lot of people have, you know? Like trust me, I had the same thought pattern too when I started working. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to show my samples to Marvel and DC and get a job and do this, then the third. And guess what? You're starting off, your pages are going to be terrible. So instead of wasting your time doing sample pages of other people's shit, why not work on your own thing, make something for yourself and develop it and get better as you go? Because you're going to want to make your own thing more than you're going to want to sit around and draw Nightwing 20 hours a day.
So
Right.
true.
Yeah, I totally get it. Billy, so don't forget, go ahead and either follow David on Instagram on Dave
Oh,
Woodwork, or forget what it's called, Dave.
If anybody's interested, I have a website set up for my comic books.
Woodwarmer.
Yes. What is it?
www.edkillsthedeadcomics.com.
There you go. Ed
Well,
kills the comic
everything's
stuff.
there. You'll find
Sweet.
prints, posters,
Wait,
comics, and everything in there. It's all just my comics.
David, can you type it into the private chat and then I'll repost it? I posted it for
If
Kevin.
I could find it. Oh yeah.
And then yeah, Billy, and then he also has his own little, and also put on there also David, the name of your Facebook page, and you could just reach
Yeah.
out to him on the DM and buy that Spawn, because
There you go.
it's fantastic. That
so
Spawn
as of
is
right
badass.
now, Billy said I'll do a 150 on the
Yeah,
Spawn already.
he's on it. He wants it. So
And,
Dude,
So-
I
and
went
remember,
to
you
go check
guys,
on my mom and she's out.
Every time I show something, somebody out there wants it. It's like
yeah,
it's
that's
the
a, that's
best
a
way to
good
sell
thing to
something.
have.
You got to show it off.
Right.
and you guys remember, please, like if you guys are supporting, like especially their stories, their books, their comic books. If you go and purchase anything from both Kevin's and David's site, send me your receipt. You know, don't back out of it. You know, send me your receipt. I'll do a commission for you. And then remember, I say I'll take a shot for you. So put that on there. So that way I
do
know.
the same thing.
But like
Thank you, An.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, like I'm 100 supportive of creator's own story, because like really, if you ever talk to any comics artists at all, a lot of us, a lot of them out there's a lot that can that only reliant on drawing other people idea or just drawing a one-off illustration, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's totally cool and that's fine, that's down the path. But there's only a few of us, because I came from a background of storytelling as well. You know, that's how I got discovered. Um, I am supportive of that. And I look up to people like Kevin and David whenever I see someone who's like really hard selling their stories out there, just begging for someone to really just like take a minute, open the damn book and read, you know? When
For sure.
it teaches you something in life because you're opening yourself up to learning someone else's perspective. You know, I am supportive of that. So if you do that, please send me your receipt, send me a notification. I will do you a solid by doing you a free commission and taking this little shots here, jeopardizing
I'll take a shot too.
my work
So
tomorrow.
Okay,
I'll be fine.
so a couple things. So I don't know if you saw that, David. So Billy says he'll give you another 150 if you do a burned Thanos commission. I guess he's going to ask you for a commission, and he'll.
I'm
So
game.
I tell you what, Billy, when you hit him up to buy that a spawn, you guys could kind of work something out and make some guys some money. Kyle also asked if do you have any other wood burnings like in stock?
I do, but it's not really comic book related. It's just like signs. I did some cottage signs. Like as far as my wood burning goes, it's more for like outdoors cottage stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like stuff you'd put on your door at a cottage. So it's like more like a welcoming sign, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I got touched on the Marvel characters and all that stuff with like in the last few years. It was like I said, just to kind of see if there was any interest in it. And seeing that there is, I mean, I might pursue it a little bit more, but I'll probably just work on commission.
I don't know, David. I mean, if you do the work like you did on that spawn,
And I would stand. And I to me, it's cool because there's very few people that do it.
Yeah,
So
I've only
feel
seen
like
one
I
other
would really
person.
stand out in the industry.
I've only seen one other person on Facebook who does it, and it's pretty impressive because it's very detailed and it's not even that big of a canvas. So I kind of like the whole bigger, it's kind of greater kind of a thing because
I've done bigger.
Wow, that's good stuff, man.
I just sold a big giant piece like just last weekend. But they're all different stuff, right?
There's constantly and you're right on. People, a lot of these artists don't have a full-time job, right? So creating art and doing commissions is their full-time job because it takes time to do this, and that's why a lot of times these artists are backed up, right? That's when they say I'm free for commissions. That means hey, I got nothing on my plate, bring it on. Then you have the other artists are going, I'm backed up 3 months because I have so many commissions I got to do, and you don't want to rush these guys to do it. But that's a good problem to have for an artist. Of hey, I'm booked. If you don't mind waiting for a commission, give it to me, but you're not going to get it back for another 6 months or something like that if you're not in a rush. And I would think that for the average collector, for the average artist aficionado who likes this kind of commission, they're not in a rush because I would wait 6 months to get a really good piece instead of having it rushed and being all fucked up. I would want, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll take your time, I'll pay you and here you go.
Like I say, like every one of us, the most important currency that we have is time, right? We only live for so long. Some of us more lucky than the others, right? And so like anything you put in like investment wise, it's into that person like short period of currency, which is time. So that makes it worth a lot more, like don't wait until like we're freaking Van Gogh dead and chop off our ears. Don't wait until then. Make connection with us, have some kind of interaction with us. What you call that, like Austin and Billy, like I appreciate you guys, but then again, like please take some time, read into Devin, and no, not sorry, David's and Kevin's story. Please, like, take your time and read into their story. That's how
Austin
you're gonna
definitely has
win me over.
It's one of a kind.
Yeah, Austin is Austin is one of those guys that's great for the community because he really loves his indie stuff and he loves dropping money on you guys because he likes the OAs. He loves the original art. He loves it. And art, the real MVPs are guys like Austin. He's the one that supports you guys and keeps you guys keep going and want to keep creating what you do. He actually said here that Ivan has had a book of mine for 1.5 years. He's talking about Ivan Tao that we've had on the show quite a few times. So He's had Austin's book for a year and a half. I mean, there's patience, and then there's like, wow, Austin, that's you're a saint, you know. Because there's a lot of I'm pretty sure you guys get it right, all three of you. I'm going to ask you guys these questions. How many times do you have an artist going, "Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet?"
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
not common, but once in a while.
I work with commercial art, so
Yes.
you're really allowed to have like a year to do a commission, to be honest.
I don't take that long.
I never. No, I know. I'm just saying if you have like a list or whatever.
Oh yeah.
From the time you accept the commission or whatever, you technically should have a year. I'd never take that long either. If someone gives me a commission, I usually have it done like a day or two. But with like the commercial art where I'm doing things that I know are going to take forever, like a lot of details, something big, something like that people are paying like real good money for. I mean, that stuff takes time, and they got to realize you can't rush perfection, especially when it's something with a large scale. So like just stick your ground sometimes and tell people, show them that you're progressing, maybe take a screenshot of what you're working on here and there, and send it to them. And that's the best way to keep your customers happy, because at least they know that you are working on it and they do realize that you have other commitments in life.
Yeah, it's the as we always talk about, communication. It's
Right.
it goes for everything. When it goes to you are doing a commission, it goes to if you're buying books from a seller and you're having any issues. If you just communicate to the buyer, hey, listen, I have a family emergency, or this is taking longer than I thought because I really want it to be really good, or I've run out of packaging stuff. Give me a few days to. As long as you communicate that, the minute you start ghosting somebody and leave them on read, that's the worst, because right away it leaves that bad taste in your mouth, and the last thing you need is someone to go,
your reputation's on the line.
oh, don't. Hey, I'm thinking about getting a commission with David. Oh, fuck that guy. He left me ghosting. He's like, oh, really? And next thing you know, that goes on. And next thing you know, it's a wildfire. And one of you guys is blacklisted because you talked about it earlier, Kevin, word of mouth, right? Word of mouth can build you up and it could also tear you down. That's why you kind of have to just be really good with everyone. But if you are a douche, you're going to be treated like a douche, because it could also work the other way around. Everyone here, we could put someone on blast for being an asshole. Here's the proof. Here's the text. Here's all the DMs of how he's just he or she is just an asshole. And then the community will end up blacklisting that person. So it's a weird community, but it should be a good positive one, and we're getting there, man.
Delgado, that's his last name.
Yeah, Delgado, Kevin Delgado. How do you pull up that thing, Dale, where it has everyone's name on our pictures? There you go. Yeah, Kevin Delgado. We've had him on the show quite a few times. He's just awesome. As a matter of fact, this guy's all over Facebook.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, he's all over Facebook, but you know what? He's showing off his stuff. He's doing things, and shit with COVID. There was a guy, same guy, who What? Shit with COVID. There was a guy, same guy who we thought died. Once in a while, he pops up and people buy because he has a sob story. And then you have the scammers. The magnificent Chin Potter has arrived. It's where are we at right now? 350, 365 still?
About $400.
All right. Well, I think we're getting close to that time. We like to kind of keep
shit.
this. We kind of like to keep this under
Over
2 hours,
2 hours.
unless we're flying. But we try to keep it on about an hour and a half now.
I lost my
What happened?
count.
Brandon,
Oh no, you're number 75 on.
Brandon, as of right now, Brandon, the Gunslingers at 125. You have the Nottingham in $50, and you have David at $100, and then you have
And how?
and the fucking what's it called, the
Funko.
Funko's at $90.
Wait a minute. See, you didn't say 125. Where do you get the 125 from?
You
Oh,
didn't see Kyle
someone
put
did bid
125.
that. Someone did bid that.
no.
125. I wrote it down
Kyle
too.
did it. Hold on, I'll show it to you.
I wrote it down to the 125. I don't remember who it was.
It was
But it
Kyle,
was at
your friend,
Okay, so Kyle bid 125 on what?
Sweet Kyle.
on.
On the pup? On
The
Funko?
gunslinger.
On the
the
gunslinger. Okay. All right.
Violator.
So 125, then 190, 100 for the spawn. I'm sorry, for
No,
the
no, no.
Funko.
So hold on. $90 on the Funko.
90 on the Funko, yes.
From our buddy, and then we have Kyle, your buddy, in 125 a Gunslinger.
Okay.
Nicholas is at 100 for David's, and then we got 50
Turtle, yeah.
on Kevin's from Kyle as well. That's your buddy as well.
That's what I got down as well.
Bro, I'm drunk and you fucking can't keep up.
Well, because I keep getting different numbers, you sons of bitches. And this
You
is
don't fucking ring. Hold on, let's see that.
plus
There you
125
go. Show
Wait a minute.
Show
Wait a
David.
minute. Wait a minute.
David.
plus
Show David.
50 plus 100.
Oh, we got 75 on Delgado now.
I was gonna say, come on, man.
Okay,
This gotta go.
75.
This,
Okay,
this gotta go over
75.
100.
All right, we still
Come
got 4
on, someone
days.
get
Oh yeah,
Delgado
no,
over
100%. He's over 100.
So we
Are
have
you
75
kidding me?
right now.
Look at this.
Hey, put Delgado on the
I like
center
that.
there.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that
Okay.
should be 100 right there.
I like
people.
Someone get him over to 100.
Do I hear
I'll
100
drink this
on?
last shot.
do I
I'll
hear
drink a
100?
last shot.
There you go.
And I still do that free commission for anyone supporting both of their story. And send me a DM
Okay.
of your receipt and don't back out of your deal, okay?
So if I'm fucking taking a shot, I'll take a shot too.
Yes,
everybody
someone
I
bid
think she took it
Delgado
out.
100.
Dell should take a
And
shot of
Whoever
Pepto-Bismol.
support both of David's and Kevin's story, send me a fucking DM and I'll do you a damn commission. Anything you like,
The
you
booze
know,
talking.
and
The fun thing is that there's
of course,
He does,
like
Kyle.
anything, no,
He does.
nothing bigger than 11 by 17, please.
so
Goddamn,
the,
be reasonable.
the
And
positive
then-
thing is that
yeah.
there's
I
a
like that.
cure for cancer by the time on finishes the sketch, and then Kyle goes, does the guy have an IG account? Do you have an IG account? Okay.
Yes.
He
it's
does.
let me
I'm
write
fucking
it in
drunk.
there.
It's different.
I'll take a shot
Wait.
too. Fuck it.
Send what to you, Kyle? Kate. Don't worry about it, Kevin, because she got you. She'll put
Brandon,
it-
we've been drinking for the last hour and a half, bro. 2 hours, and we
I'll
we're
rewatch
slurring.
this thing.
I'm the only sober one here.
No, I'm Kevin. Kevin's not
Come
drinking.
on, y'all.
Oh yeah.
I was in that Monday night.
Kevin sketch. 100.
Okay, so
Somebody.
all right,
hit it.
so
100.
here-
I'll
here we
drink this
go.
shit.
Let's
Come on.
let's do this math. Here we go. So 90 on the
Come on.
Funko.
Yeah,
We got
Diane's
plus 125 on the Gunslinger.
100 on David.
100 on David. Plus
That's 75.
75 right now on Kevin. So we got 390.
39. Okay, look, there you go. Austin goes 100. On my
Ew.
24 commission request is
Yay-ho!
there we go.
So now we're at
Hey,
415.
Dawson, I can still read. Buddy, I love you for
24
that
by
100 on
36
Kevin,
English.
but you do please have to support their story. That's the
Oh,
important damn
Austin.
spot. Please, please, please. Even if it's
Austin
later
supports.
on, if you
Yeah,
have to
Austin.
like,
Austin. If anything, Austin supports
I will
Austin
remember
supports.
all the
you,
time.
dude. I will remember you, Austin. I remember
It's on
you.
there, so it's
Make
for over
big things
$400.
happen.
We got to take a shot. You ready?
Yes,
Go.
small pie, right? Yo.
Oh,
That's for you,
Mikey.
my buddy. That's for you, Austin. Wait, where do you live, Justin? I do
Aus-
have my water. I
Austin
do have
lives.
it.
Where does he live, Kevin? In
Thank you.
Austin lives in West Virginia.
West Virginia. That's what it is.
Next year, I want to tour the West Coast. So
But as
if
Well,
I
long as
get
you
to
drink
see
water,
you, I'll
too
give
late.
you a big hug. Please come give me a big hug. Don't be creepy though. Last time I had someone ask me to draw myself as a nude person, I was like, "Fuck you."
Brandon,
Hey,
we'll take
Austin,
care
if
of
you
it
ever
later.
meet on, don't be creepy, okay?
Be
That's
super creepy.
he said it's too late.
Too late.
Oh,
So
if
Brandon,
you get
just
hurt, not my fault.
Brandon,
But I love you still. Thank
just
you.
let you know,
Thank you.
they're gonna have time to finish their painting. They don't have to
Country
finish
road.
it tonight.
I love that song.
They don't have to finish it here. They're gonna have time to finish it.
Yeah.
David's still gonna color his.
I'm gonna draw this thick ass
Eventually,
rope. I
she's gonna
promise
finish
you.
that.
I
Eventually,
will.
Mine's gonna be colored digitally, so it won't be done right now.
there you go. So that you're gonna get the done pieces, and then Dell will put this on either his personal site or on the Epic group site, and they will be there for charity. So you could later on, people could even add more and more to it. But you're gonna have till Monday, and Dell will put a set time in on Monday. So all these proceeds will be going 100% to the Voices Against Cancer. And right now we're at 415, but by Monday, who knows? It could be people might look see. There's a shitload of people who are not watching this.
Oh yeah.
When they actually see them on the page, they might go like, "Holy shit! I will bet 200."
135 to Gunslinger Spawn.
Ooh, okay.
135. Okay.
Okay. Oh,
All right. So now we're at 425.
to drink water instead of a shot. So Austin says you drink water instead of a shot, but this is too late.
Well, it's too late.
I have. Let me show
Okay,
you how much I
Kyle.
have.
Hold on, Kyle. Put 150 on Gunslinger.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
shit.
Hey boys,
Yeah.
hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. You know, don't put it all on this. We still have artists, all the artists that's gonna be coming along this week for the fight against cancer, the voice against cancer. Yes, thank you, Brandon. Oh my god. Yes, oh my god, you're shaving your beard. Oh
That's a fake
shit,
thing, I see.
bruh. Damn, tag me in that. And then what you call it? Yeah, we're gonna have more artists coming on, you know the schedule Dell's putting out. But also, like I say, whenever there's an artist who's coming up with their own stories, please support them. Please. Whoever backed both of their stories, David and Kevin, again, that's a start of a communication. Like I said before, you can rewind on this video. It's the start of a communication to understanding from someone else's perspective in their life and where they came from. It makes us all more open. Go support them. Whoever support both of them, the first to show me the receipt on both of them, I will do you a solid commission. I promise you that. Nothing larger than 11 by 17, please. Um, but yes, please.
Okay. Sounds
There
good.
you go.
Well, right now
Sounds good?
we are at 440 for everything so far,
Wee!
and we have yet to even put it on any of the pages. So, money can start going up.
I love
Let's
you,
see.
Chelsea. Thank you, Brandon. Love you too.
Hey, David, you should make sure and join
Yes.
What's your Facebook thing? Epic.
It is right here.
Oh, there it is. You should join that.
That's
Yeah,
David's.
just go on my group has every. Well, like I got hacked recently, so I had to refresh my page.
Oh.
So
Ooh,
unfortunately,
damn
but so
hacker.
yeah, check it out. It's David
Yeah,
George Creations.
yeah,
You'll
'cause
see
I think-
everything in there.
I think they tried to
Remember
tag you
to-
on that. You weren't in there, so
Yeah. Remember to reset your password every 3 months. That's the
Yeah,
hack. I used
no,
to study in
I set it to
cybersecurity.
private. It's not public anymore, so
I saw,
I've
yeah.
changed some
Every
stuff on
3
there.
months. That's your mark for resetting your password. I used to.
Yeah.
I graduated as a cybersecurity student. That's their hack.
Oh, okay. There you go.
There you
perfect.
go. Every 3 months, reset your damn
Cool.
password.
I'll keep that in mind.
all right, guys.
But yeah, if
Well,
you go on my website, I got everything there. Check it out.
let's do one last before we get off here. Let's do one last showcase for each, so we can see what you guys are actually buying. Not Dale's showcase. Wow, he almost fucking finished that whole.
Dude,
bottle.
I'm almost done with that. For that pop, I'll fucking drink the rest of this shit.
I-
Oh my god, Del.
So Kevin, what Kevin asked? You have a question for Dale?
No, I just said, gee, crushed that.
No, but are you sure you don't have a question? What show's coming up?
Oh, do I have a question, or does someone have
Yeah,
a question?
about
for me?
what about Disney Plus? You have a show?
Dude,
you have a
look at
question?
that fucking turtle.
Oh, Del, what's that show coming out? It's gonna be on Disney Plus, set in Star Wars universe. What's it called?
Oh, it is called Ahsoka.
Wow.
so
Wee.
Okay, I'll give it that.
Hey, all right.
Hey, fuck y'all, dude. Y'all, they got me in my lowest, and I couldn't read it when I was in my highest. Shit. Anyways, David, I see there's a couple of DMs for your woodworking. Also,
Yeah, I'm
Billy,
like I'm reading everything. So if I'm not responding,
Oh,
I'm reading
shit.
stuff.
You finished?
Yeah, what's up? I'm not
Oh,
finished yet.
this has been awesome, guys.
Dude, that's because
Yeah.
I'm drunk. Usually I'm real cool and sober, and I can actually have a conversation with you. Today,
Okay.
though, I really can't. I did it for charity, and I'm gonna blame it on
There it
that.
is again.
Me too.
Beautiful charity.
I'll be checking all my stuff there in a few minutes.
Yeah, man. So
100 on the
David,
funk if Dell finishes the bottle. Hey,
Look,
no,
hold
no,
on,
no,
hold on,
hold
hold on.
on.
what?
Hold on. Dell, if there's too much on the bottle, your health first, brother.
Well, too
Your
late for
health
that.
first.
Billy, if
Your
you do
health
what?
first.
No, hold on. Billy, if you do 120, I'll fucking finish this shit.
I'll
You gotta
finish
do
mine.
120.
No,
Wow.
hold
Oh,
on. I'll
God.
What
finish
you
mine.
got on? You don't got shit. Shit. Let me see.
It's still 5:30 over here. It's 5:30, so I have time. But
Dude,
Dell,
yeah, you do.
your health fucking first. I can finish my
I'm good.
bottle.
I've been taking my shot. There we go.
Okay,
Billy said
Billy.
120.
Hold on. Billy's in for 120.
120. Okay, how about 150? I'll finish mine.
Holy
Dell,
shit.
your health first. Your health first. I'll finish this and I'll finish mine.
She's playing it like a fiddle. I mean,
What fiddle? I got this, bro. I got
My
this.
name is Fidel.
Hold
I
on.
got this. Again, shout out to David. Shout out to Kevin. Support, what's it? Their stories. Support their damn stories. It
It's funny.
matters.
I told my wife, "Hey, I'm only gonna drink a couple of shots. You can drink the rest of this after I'm done." I don't think there's.
You're not gonna. She's gonna be able to. She's gonna. The only thing she's gonna do is smell the vapors. All right, it's a good
Go
pause.
for it. Here we go.
150.
Anna, you
150.
got this?
150.
love you.
150.
I
Come
love
on,
you,
guys.
Anna.
I
Okay.
love you guys. I love you, Brandon. I love you, Billy. I love you, Austin. Kyle, I love you. Thank you, Cameron, so much. You know, like, I love that you learn my language. Again, cancerous, fuck you. You took two of my most important people in the world. Well, no, one of the most important people took my friend. Fuck you. Scientists, do your damn thing. Stop fiddling on the damn small stuff. And let's connect on our stories. Let's connect on the little stuff. We only have so much life in us.
Well,
Let's
I'm done.
do
All right.
it, guys.
Let's go.
Cheers.
I'm already done.
More pie by yo! I'll do it. Fly.
Oh,
Ah,
God.
damn.
I come out wild, bro. Like,
I can't boy, hey, listen, On's the real one.
Seriously.
Seriously.
blood cancer for sure.
Fucking On. Okay, On. That's it. You're the real one.
Yes. Thank you,
Um,
On.
All
I
right,
love you
we're
guys.
so
Be
as
kind.
we're ending the show, we're at 500 for all the pieces so far.
Oh shit, that's good.
All right,
Yeehaw!
Pretty good.
because
Yeehaw!
Billy over here with the 150 and the 150 gunslinger. We got 100 on Kevin, 100 on David, and that is just right now. David, I mean, we haven't even seen the finished products yet on everybody's stuff yet. I mean,
Give
Kevin
me
has
5
been
hours
like.
to sleep.
Kevin's losing pounds. This guy's flying through his stuff. Look at this guy. And that. That's great. Listen,
Okay,
all
I
you
got my
guys
water.
Dude,
are
I could drink
fantastic.
more, bro. Honestly, if I were to do it for charity, I'll drink more.
No, I think you're fine.
Oh God, I got water over me.
I think you're fine. See, this is why On is doing this because it's only like 1 o'clock in Hawaii. So
No, it's 5:35 exactly. My
Oh, it's
Google clock says
5:35.
10 o'clock my time,
5:35.
I could go to sleep perfectly.
It's drink time. More to go.
So on that note, everybody, we're gonna do a last promotion for everybody else. So let's go ahead, Dell. Since I don't remember I don't know yet how to put
I
everybody
got you.
on
I got you. No, I'm so good. So I'll start it off. So we're gonna
Okay,
start off with David.
Oh, David.
Hold on.
What's that?
Hold on.
Let's go ahead and just where are you gonna be? Where's your next con? Where can we find you? All that stuff. Your last promo.
Right then. My next console, being that I'm in Ottawa, you probably won't see me around, but I'm not going outside of my province pretty much. But so Fanaticon's my next one in August on the 13th, I believe. So it's a 2-day event and probably one of the most anticipated show this summer. So looking forward to that. Hopefully I sell out. But all the links that I sent you guys on here, find me on there. You're gonna see all my stuff in there. So, and check out my website. All my comics are there, and lots of prints and posters available as well. And if you want a custom shirt, I can hook you up.
Oh, shirt. What the fuck?
Oh,
Hey, you just
yeah.
mentioned that. What?
I
So
have
what,
friends,
bro?
you know. I got connections. They do this stuff for me. It's awesome.
Oh, look at this guy. He's
Oh,
connected.
snap.
Oh yeah,
damn.
some people, close
All
friends
right.
too.
Wait,
They're
where are
awesome.
you at again, David? Which?
In Canada, eh?
He's in Ontario.
Ontario,
Ontario.
Ottawa, and Ontario.
Oh, Canada.
In Canada,
Oh
yeah.
shit! I got a friend there.
Capital city.
Bro, you ever made
know.
it to the
I'm
United
way
States?
above you.
I want to meet you. I want to meet you. You're a cool one.
One day,
I
hopefully.
got a good vibe.
Just don't be
Okay,
creepy.
I'll note this down.
Just don't be
Hey
creepy,
man,
David. Just don't be creepy.
if I start
I
making
will be
lots
the
of money,
creepy
I'll try
one,
to make
just
my
kidding.
way down there and check out the big cons.
All
Well,
right.
hell
Stay
yeah.
in
no,
touch,
yeah.
David. I
The
would
Big
love
San
to be
Diego
in touch
con.
with
I'm
you
like,
too.
that'd be the big
Yeah.
one I'd like to go to.
There's always next year, my friend.
Oh, I
Yes,
hope so.
yes.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm like really hoping to go to Montreal or Toronto, which I'm sure you're familiar with.
Yeah.
Toronto is a big, like, I mean, they
Metropolitan.
got the big
area.
shows up there.
Yeah.
Montreal is very popular. Like Kevin Eastman was there last year,
Wow.
Oh, shit.
and yeah, I missed my chance, but I still have yet to meet this guy.
We'll help you out, bro.
But
Hopefully.
yeah,
All right.
so I got lots of stuff I'm planning on doing there.
Well,
Takes time.
we want to thank you for jumping on in the last minute, and you and Kevin, because unfortunately Ariel couldn't make it, and you guys were like, yeah, I'll do it. And look at that, you end up selling a piece. So go figure, right? You never would have thought that. Thanks to Billy.
It always seems to be the way, so
Right.
I'll
So
take
Billy,
it.
don't forget to DM this guy, and you guys can work out on the Thanos sketch as well. So who's up here next here?
I'm
Very
very quick
detailed.
too. You won't
Oh,
be
he's
disappointed.
fast.
Very detailed
I
too.
love it.
All right, Kevin. What do you got,
Hey.
man? Where are you gonna find you?
I'll be at, once again, Empire Comic Fest this weekend in Rochester. I'll be at Terrificon end of the month at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, which is one of my favorite shows. I'll be at Baltimore Comic Con, and I'll be at
Oh, wow.
Cincinnati Comic Con in September.
This guy's over here. He's everywhere and every place, and you can find him on Facebook, sweating his balls off, training for his boxing stuff.
Yep.
And
Or on Instagram at solstice-art.
Solstice
Solstice
art.
art.
And
I'll
you're
look
gonna
that
see lots of stuff like what you see right here. Kevin's a beast. This guy's a nonstop worker, and but at the same time, he also likes to have fun. He likes to eat. He likes to smoke his cigars. He's one of ours.
Caesar,
I'm
I
saying?
haven't eaten in 2 weeks, man.
I don't know how you do it, my friend. I almost passed out just hearing you say that.
Yeah.
What was your story again? Highlight that. Your
Tough
stories,
stuff.
man.
Tough
Tough stuff. The Toughening Part
Tough
1
stuff.
is out right
There
now.
you go.
I have each issue on my website, and I have sketch covers as well if you want to get a Tough Stuff original. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Kevin's a man of he's a
support
Renaissance man. This guy over here.
Yeah,
All right,
support indie.
and your last on.
Oh, me? Oh,
You're
shit. I'm slunk.
You're schlunk.
You're what?
I'm
She's-
slunk.
I've been
was it-
there.
I'll work on this after 5 hours sleep. I have work tomorrow. It's only 5 something over here, so I should be okay. But I'll put this up. Fight against cancer. Fuck cancer. What you call that? And support indie artists and indie creators and comic creators because everyone has a story to give. Everyone can connect with a story. To be vulnerable and give your own story out there with the fear, like all of us face the fear of like being judged, just taking that leap. That's courage, man. And anyone who takes the chance upon that, I appreciate you. You are brave enough to take on that conversation and to open up yourself and to communicate with one another. That's real, man, because we only have so much life in us, we never know. So thank you. And I love you. Aloha. Aloha to you guys. Sending all my love and aloha.
All right, there you go. There you go, guys. And for me, because Dale's usually the last guy. Well, what can I say? Well, actually, I do have something. Tomorrow will be my first live sale on Instagram. Believe it or not, people, I am selling my box. Not this stuff. I'm not selling this stuff. It's all the boxes in my closet. Basically, all my raw stuff is being sold. A lot of 90s goodness. I'm pricing the stuff out, and I'm going, wow, look at that. 90s love the chromium covers, So I'm going to have my first live at 6 p.m. my time. So basically 8 p.m. East Coast. And I'm actually maybe working tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing some stuff. Catch me on the comic book page. That's the one that David has his little exclusive. He made an exclusive for that page of Ed Kills the Dead. It is
Limited edition,
art.
man.
Limited edition. He has a red foil, and I think you have a green foil too, don't you, David?
Yeah, green one too.
Yeah, it's some pretty good stuff. And all I gotta say is, you guys, a lot of you guys saw David for the first time, and we saw this guy. This guy has the chops, and he's a friend of ours. You know what I'm saying? So
Somewhere.
go and support this guy. Other than that. The Real Dracula's Wolf on Instagram. Come on, follow me. And we will see you guys next week. Sans Dell, he will not be around. He's not going to be, Dale's going to be out vacationing and he's on mute. Look at him.
Hold on. Yes, I'm on mute because I'm eating pizza.
This guy.
Right, because I need some rub.
He'll
I
be in
drank
the
the whole
comments.
fucking bottle.
He'll be in the comments. Let's put it. He won't be live, but he's going to be in the
Look.
comments.
This whole bottle went to charity for sure.
The end, we're going to have Greg Haw and David Palmalis, Palms, and we're just going to have sort of a kickback laid, come into my living room. Let's talk comic books. Let's talk movies. Let's talk TV shows. Let's talk stuff that you don't like, what you do like. Hell, it's the time to talk Spider-Verse. We've had enough time for everyone to watch it. So let's shoot the shit.
I
And we'll see
haven't.
you guys next week. That's why you can't be on the show because you and cover
Wait.
your ears.
Wait,
And we can
Dad,
talk
one
about
last time.
Ahsoka.
Dad, one last time. Come on.
One last
So
time.
we're gonna
What is
talk
it?
about.
What's the next show that's coming out? Star
We're
Wars?
gonna talk about Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
There you go.
No,
Wow, you gotta give him some credit.
I'm giving him
nailed
all
it,
the
right?
credit.
no, it's funny how I got better with drinking liquor. I said it better than when I was sober and I said it wrong.
That is true. That is true.
All
right.
I got little seizures. So fuck, dude. Honestly, it's been a fun show because we're drinking, right? But I'm also talking about we help David get some more commissions. We get more exposure. We got Kevin. Every time Kevin comes in, he
Thank
knows
you.
his shit, right? He does it. He does his shit, and obviously he knows what he's doing. She's
am.
she's so compassionate, and she shares everything, and she will donate anything as possible. Dude, me and her, we had finished a bottle. Her of Jack Daniels and me of Crown Royal. Dude, it's been a good show, regardless of how much we say. How much was Caesar? Like 425.
We're at we're at 500, I think.
$500, right? Just donating. It's been a fun show. And I'm saying it because I'm
I
drunk,
agree.
not because I'm having fun too.
Yeah. And
But David's been the first time. Kevin's been here a while.
Thank you for having me.
Dude,
Yeah,
we're
man.
gonna have you again.
we'll-
It's nice
we'll
to
have
meet
you
other
back on.
folks. It's just to expand my, networking.
Nick has been a
Wow.
good guy with us, and we're gonna continue being a good guy with him. I'm an admin. Caesar's a fucking admin. We're gonna bring you on in the future.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say in the next 3 months because we are booked. Because we're pushing different people. We're pushing different kind of art. We want to make sure we do represent everything as much as possible. And me be drunk right now, and then you know what we're doing means that I know what I'm fucking doing. We're at 7K in 3 months, bro.
That's awesome.
We've been working. We've been pushing. We've been doing everything. We are gonna be the voice of the indies, regardless of what anybody says. Papa's now at 0 again because someone buy it for sure.
What do
Billy,
you do?
don't listen to Billy.
Yeah, I'm
Billy,
not
no,
listening to that
he's
I don't
donating his
understand, but
money.
it's okay.
one. Yeah,
It's
don't. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you're right. We just started this a couple months ago. We're on our I don't know what 4th, 5th show or something like that, and we already hit 6K in followers, and we're just gonna keep going straight up.
7K.
7K. Listen,
Mhm.
guys, we're obviously doing some shit right. So share it out. Wednesdays, go on to YouTube now. I've had people say I can't find you guys on YouTube. It's the Comic Menu, all one word. The Comic Menu on YouTube. Subscribe, notification. We're not that big on YouTube yet. Not too many followers, not too many subscribers. But you know what? It'll get there. We're pretty big on there on Facebook. there.
No
for
matter where you guys go, it's about human connections. It's about bonding with each other, making that friendship, being brothers and sisters to each other. That's how I met Dell. That's how I met Caesar. And now that's how I met David and Kevin, You guys gotta build that because
Oh no, not yet.
thank you so much. But
Whoa, hold
this
on.
is all for Kevin. What you call it? No, I'm sorry. This is all for cancer. The cost for what you call it, fighting against cancer. Again, we may or may not have known people in our life that are lost to cancer. I personally know through two that's lost this year. One is very close to me, and we're doing this for a good cause, and we're all doing this to connect to each other. The time that we spend on this earth is very precious. So remember that, please, please.
$500 for
Well, listen, before we go, that's what
That's
Kevin looks like,
your
everybody.
face.
In case you're
We
wondering.
can see your face.
In case you guys don't read, Kyle just threw in another $50. So now we are at $550, $200 on that pop alone.
Nice.
Right
We'll
on.
figure out the number later. We'll
Thank you,
figure it
Kyle.
out.
I mean, now, Kyle, this is the thing. it's still a charity, it's still an auction, so those numbers
We're
might
up for 150
it might
bucks.
go up more than 200. So it's one of those
Thank you.
things.
I'm
We have till
drinking- I'm
Monday.
not drinking anymore. I
All
can't
right,
drink
guys,
it anyway.
look at this guy. This guy's on fire.
I
Okay,
love you guys.
All right, guys, we love you all. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. We'll see you guys next week.
Gabagoo.
Thanks, guys.
Gabagoo.
Gabagoo.
Thanks for having
Aloha.
me.
Aloha.
Aloha.